Hello, everybody! And
Oh, hi.
welcome back
Elias.
to the Dungeons and Dragons show.
Boo?
Dismissed by degrees.
The fuck?
We've been on some shit, and before the show started, and I don't know how any of that. Yeah, how any of that's gonna work out to anything. But y'all,
I'm gonna seep in.
it's gonna seep into the like fucking actual conversation where we're the important stuff. But you know what? Fuck it. Who gives a shit?
No
Let's
one
just
gives a shit.
go nuts. And someone
Gonads?
Sark give the recap.
Oh.
Sark wasn't even here.
I know, that's why I said that. Did someone
Tell us everything that happened from Dee Dee's own perspective.
Well, you see, there was a bed. It was made of blankets on the floor. And after 3 days of no sleep,
crashed the fuck out, as the kids these days say.
yeah. 3 days of Irene unconscious? Yes. Dee Dee immediately just passed the fuck out.
Yes.
Fair enough.
All right, somebody
Dee
give
Dee
the
took a little
actual
long to do.
recap.
Oh my god.
Before we do that, I need to do something important first from last night.
All right.
There we are.
Godspeed, Grandpa.
Grandpapa?
Grandpa Cuckington.
What?
Check Twitch chat.
Well,
Look at her voice chat. What?
He said, check it. Check it real good. I
New
have to.
Nightbot quote.
Oh, right.
Ah.
Oh no, she's typing.
oh, we're all little.
Something went wrong. Go
Okay.
back.
Okay, but anybody want to do the thing?
The thing.
The recap, the thing, the plot thing. You know.
Yeah, I can give it a go.
Thank you.
I'm gonna miss stuff.
Actually forgot.
What the
But-
fuck do you mean running an ad blocker? I don't even have an ad blocker installed. Twitch, what are you smoking?
Which has an ad cocker. Alright. Previously on whatever this is. Casper, Vev, and Iggy had their tea party, where Casper and Vev, Casper told Vev the truth, his truth, and nothing but his truth, and they made out at the table or something like that. Then Vev left, and Iggy was like, "Oh, I'm gonna start making plans," and Casper gender swapped right in front of him, and and now we know the truth that Casper and Ciel are indeed the same person, or at the very
Iggy
least
knows
two
that.
different people in the same fucking body. Well, we being us
The
in real life
audience.
and the audience watching and whatever.
Like, y'all been knew that. I didn't hide that from y'all.
No, didn't hide shit. Throg wandered off into the city, only to be found by a Mr. Vincent de la Moire, and they talked for a bit, and he raised Throg's spirits, and then Throg found Aster and Irene, and they went shopping. It was very fun. You guys should have been there. Erko was found by Vev, who then told Erko that he was told from Iggy that he, as Vev, Erko, Iggy, and Irene were all put on a hit list by the Red Hand. Erko starts fucking losing it, and immediately gets like uber paranoid, and then finds Iggy, and they and Irene go down to the library, have a little chat about what exactly all the fuck is going on, really just laying all the cards out on the table. Irene tells them she has a demon heart. They believe that the person who gave them the demon heart and possibly helped bring them back to life
What?
is demonic in nature. Sorry, Sark, you don't. Dee Dee doesn't get any credit. Uh, and then what else am I thinking of here? Yeah, they go upstairs, and then this fucking bastard is already sitting here waiting for us. I was like, yeah, we
Ready to
need to
have dinner.
talk. Yeah, Throg's dinner, which he didn't make for anyone except him and Aster.
I love a good
bet.
frog dinner.
Yeah.
It's like boy lunch.
Dinner.
Frog dinner.
Kai, do I have permission to share the shopkeeper? Okay. Kai also cooked like a motherfucker, just kind of because, and
Yeah, real bacon and eggs type shit here. It's
holy
pretty
shit.
nice.
I love this. This is now the shopkeeper, and this is now Irene's #1 competitor. Look at this. She's beautiful.
It's a very pretty snake lady.
And then who the fuck are you?
I am me.
All right. So, we return to our. Oh. Ugh.
You a cat now?
No, I'm just dying. We return to our
Oh.
Arden. Why words sound? Oh my god, what are words? We return to Arden,
You're
sitting
having a
at the
stroke.
table, petting Stomps. As you all have come in, and Erico has sat down, and he's just like, "All right, we need to talk. You guys are cool with that."
I'm so
I
not cool with that. I have
suppose
teleported
you-
across the entire map, apparently.
You're over here.
I'm also over
down
here.
now.
Oh, hang on.
I'm
let me-
downstairs.
Let me delete other Irene. Wait, you're on the roof? You're on the roof.
Don't jump. You have so much to live for.
Do a flip.
Am I supposed to be in the basement?
No, I just kind of left
No.
you there. If you would like to come
Okay.
You're in the
down,
infirmary.
waking up, you're more than welcome to.
Okay. I will try to find my way. Oh, wall of the.
Here, I got you.
Just fucking yoked.
Yeet the little guy.
You yeeted Dee Dee so far and through so many walls.
Dee Dee was yoked.
Oh, there's other you. I'm gonna say this one's. Get out of here, faker.
Okay.
But he is sitting there, just looking at all of you. Dinner looks great, by the way, Throg. Continuing to hold up to the standards. You know, I knew my girl liked you for a reason.
What is your business? I come here
Well, one, yeah, had to say hi to my buddy here, and he's just petting stomps. Two, he raises both his hands up. He's just like, all right, sorry about the whole killing you thing. It was just business.
Just business, he says.
Two
Well-
of you, at least.
And the others?
Collateral. Shit happens.
Well, from where I'm sitting, this still seems like a massive blunder on your part.
Blunder? Oh, God, no. It worked out exactly how I wanted it. Hell, it even worked out even better for you guys because you're alive again.
And precisely
still you,
what
Waltz.
was it that you wanted?
All right. What I want is to just come and I suppose a deal, a truce, whatever.
So you killed
deal.
us for a truce?
No,
What
I
sense
killed
does that
you.
make?
I killed you for a fat payment, which I got, by the way. And now that you're back, they can't take that back from me. So, I figure we're good.
Are we? Are we really?
We can either be good or I can burn this entire building to the ground with all of you in it.
Certainly failed to kill us once already.
No, you just came back. There's a difference. Technically, I did my job. And I have no hard feelings against any of you. Well, one of you, but
One condition.
we'll talk about that in a minute.
Well, we will talk then. Why? Why not keep yourself to the shadows? Why come here? Why try to tell us whatever you're going to tell us?
Why not? I mean, what's a letter gonna do? You're gonna stare at it, distrust it. Yeah, I did kill you guys. If I come here, it's even ground. You guys can see me. You can see if I'm trying to bullshit you. Get your own opinion
Well,
of things.
Since you're such a fan of transparency at the moment, perhaps you can tell us what it is that keeps blocking out our patrons.
He just kind of stares at you for a second. Not sure. Don't know what you mean there.
Insight. Insight.
Yeah.
Rolling that shit. How's a 17?
Uh, kind of see that he's bullshitting you in the sense that he's correct in not knowing. But or what the hell am I trying to say? Uh he's not lying that he doesn't know, but he has an idea. Is what you can kind of get from the way he's saying things.
Then maybe you could tell us who stole the 30,000 gold.
And left that body in the dorms.
Nothing on that one, Lewis. Money. Oh, the money was definitely probably me. I run a whole thing. Somebody I work with probably did that. As for the body, well, that wasn't me. Well, putting it there was. Uh, why it's there? Why it's dead? That's not me. oddly enough, you get the feeling he's telling the truth, Throg. See, I came to talk. You need the money back. I can figure out who did it. I can get you like half of it. Can't get the whole
And what do
thing.
you want from us?
Real simple. One of the people in this building did kill that body. And they tried to fuck with me. And I want it to stop. Here, now, because I'm a businessman. And this, whatever that was, wasn't business. I want you to leave my shit alone. I'll leave your shit alone. That includes my kids.
Did you follow the same principle when you killed us?
I had a contract. And technically, you'd
From
fucked with
whom?
me first. That I can't say. Yeah. Well, I can kind of say. I'll say that they're the same people that handed out the contracts the first time.
So let me get this straight. We find this person who fucked with your business, so to say, and you leave us alone and you abandon your hold on your children. And
No.
you give back half the money that was stolen.
Yes. My kids are mine. And they're going to be staying with me. And, well, if you guys have a problem with my little girl, well, by the end of the year, you won't have to deal with that anymore. As for giving me whoever fucked with me, I'm going to be nice enough and say, if it stops, I don't care. Some people, when they're young, make mistakes. They think they're a little bit bigger than they are. And, I'm not going to punish that. I will punish it if it keeps happening. Well, once. No. Which part was that to? Lewis?
What?
You were like moving your mouse like you'd rolled, and I realized, and I thought that. Sorry, never mind. Just stay out of my business. My kids alone, and I'll give you half the money, and you guys can fight amongst yourselves of who killed that guy. Or hell,
Unfortunately, I'm not sure the current administration would take only half of the money. We would still be stuck in the same conundrum that we are now.
Dee Dee dying in the corner.
As far as I'm aware, we still don't serve to benefit from that.
you benefit by me leaving you the fuck alone.
How does
Didn't stop you the
Casper
first
benefit?
time.
One at a time, children. Erica.
I
He's hold-
said that didn't stop you the first time.
Yeah, a job's a job. I get paid to do something, I do it.
And what's stopping you from taking another job that targets us?
Like I said, by the end of the year, me and my kids won't be a problem with for you. I'm retiring. That's why I want the last 7 months of my life here to just be peaceful.
Peaceful as in killing students.
Listen, I needed to make sure that things were going to be stable here for when I leave. One final job, one final thing. Bam. That's more than enough money.
And
Interesting.
what of the other students you hurt? Were they part of your contract as well?
He is looking at you like you're spouting nonsense. He kind of turns around. Little one, are you okay? You're kind of meandering. Is your friend okay?
She was sick for the past couple of days.
Fair, fair, fair. Well, I suppose
Yeah.
I did technically hurt your frog friend, which I do also apologize for. And to make it up, I'll get the whole amount of gold. You have a point there. I did forget about him.
Must be nice to be able to just forget about the terrible things you do.
When you're as old as I am, it's pretty normal. You
If you're
kinda-
so
those
old,
cast-
maybe you should just be dead.
got a point. Again, be gone. Might as well be dead by the end of the year.
What happens at the end of the year?
I go off and retire. Somebody new takes over. Fun new islands just appeared off the west coast of the other continent. Figure I'll head that way. Edge of the world and all. Seems like a nice place.
If your job's about to have an open position, who do you imagine will fill it?
Well, I assume one of my kids. Casper's. Well, he's just too soft, so I don't think he'll be doing it.
Who better
Probably.
than your bright and shining daughter?
Exactly. Beautiful little girl gets to be all she ever wanted to be. That's why I say you leave
Nope.
my kids alone.
Gotta pick someone else. She's not allowed to be a big bad evil bitch.
He 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 snorts at that and goes, "Oh, my dear, my dear."
I'm not your dear. Say it again. I'll stab you.
What
I
the
like.
fuck?
I
That'll
like.
be
I
Dee
like
just
this.
woke up and chose violence.
I like this one. This is why I told. This is why I didn't kill this one. But
Dear.
on saying that,
Not
seems you guys
successfully, at least.
You guys really don't know her at all, do you?
I do.
More than
I
I,
don't
believe
think
she
that
realizes.
matters.
Listen, I know about those parents that raise their kids, that make them do everything they want to do, end up making them take over the family business, and they end up hating it. It's a whole thing. Trust me, I ain't one of those dads. This is what she wants. This is what she loves doing. So I'll just let her do it, and I'll go off and retire.
And what of Casper? What does he want?
I assume he wants the little twink and some friends, but when it comes down to
But
it,
he isn't going to have that. Because
Oh.
it's Ciel's decision.
you can keep a little birdie in a cage. It's fine.
The fuck?
Choice has to be made there. A choice has to be made there. And when it comes down to it, one of them has to take over.
Of course not, Ignatius. Why should he only be limited to harming children who aren't his own?
You're not allowed to harm Casper just because you have favorites, you dumb bitch.
Who said anything about harming him? What kind of father do you take me for?
Poor one.
You
Yeah.
did want his paramour dead.
Not all
I
harm is physical.
said if he tried to get in the way of everything, it was acceptable. I didn't say it had to be done. The only ones that had to be done were you two. And he points at Irene and Erica.
Cool. I cast a spell.
All right, what do you cast?
Came out blasting.
Poor Dee Dee's so grumpy.
So, is Dee Dee gonna be mad that they didn't get the first hit in and that Irene got it first?
As soon as maybe Dee Dee figures out what the hell's going on, Dee Dee still doesn't know Casper and CL are the same. Dee Dee just found out everything that he just told everybody because Dee Dee happened to be in the same room.
Look, Dee Dee doesn't have to know to want to throw hands.
This is true. Though
He
normally
doesn't know
Dee Dee's
much,
not
and
so
they still threw
aggressive.
hands at the table.
Over what? Over 20 languages and the 5e system, and Dee Dee's fluent in combat.
In violence.
I don't know what the formula for the magic missile thing is technically, but that was a 4th level magic missile. So, according to the thing, it did 30 points of damage.
You cast it at 4th.
I just
She
had
did.
it.
Did.
I think that's one short. His first level is 3 darts, and then one for every level higher.
I just clicked it and said that it said it casting at 4th level. So
No, that's correct, because that's 5.
no.
Or that's 6.
Okay. For some reason I thought it was supposed to be 7.
Because it's 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. As your magic missile goes off, you see that he envelops himself in this red shadow and becomes incorporeal for a moment as the chair under him is destroyed.
I'm pretty sure magic missile hits incorporeal objects.
Does it? Let me check.
Pretty sure it does. Incorporeal would stop physical attacks from being able to touch you, but not magical ones.
Oh, it does.
Becoming
Hang on.
intangible.
Yes, you're right. It would be intangible is the word I'm looking for. Give me a sec.
No problem. I just wanted to clarify that yeah, it would technically still be able to hit the incorporeal target. If it's got something else, that's fair.
Yeah, of course.
Burp. Burp.
Oh, that's so handy. It now shows the source of each spell on your character sheet.
Then,
Then,
as the magic missiles hit him, he's pushed back a bit in the chair,
Fuck off.
and you see his head fall back. All right. Is this really what we're doing already?
You started it.
I did not.
Did.
I literally came here to end it.
Yeah, but you still started it.
You know what? Did kill you. That's fair. That's fair. And you see him sitting up and like dusting the like magically burnt bits of his jacket off. I like that jacket. Yes, Throg.
I liked my old heart too.
I want to grab the table.
All right.
Throg's playing Enter the Gungeon.
Almost as quick as they were to exchange witty remarks and banter, there's a table being flung at him.
Table.
All right.
Him with the steel chair.
I'm sorry, Ignatius, your food is over. It's
By
done.
God, that table had a
He-
family.
as
You didn't
he's
make me food anyways.
he
Wait,
he's
it's not
looking,
Dee Dee destroying the table.
he looks at
Holy shit.
Irene and he's like, I didn't have anything to do with that. And then the table gets flung at him. Please make a strength attack.
I want to specify that if this actually hits him,
And then Erica,
This
you will go at
forms any form of stagger,
Oh, we're doing this now?
I want
guess.
to immediately
guess.
follow up with a drop kick.
all right.
Oh,
So I'm going to make my strength
Everyone
check.
wants to beat up my dad.
He
Hell
did
yeah,
kill
we
most
do.
of us.
I think we
He
have
didn't
ample
kill
reason
any
to. The
of
guy
you.
killed us.
Wait, why am I making a strength check for the table? Is that the hit?
Table.
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't kill any of you.
He said it, he did. What do you mean?
He actively
did,
said
he
he
did.
did, and as far as we're aware, he took the credit for it. So
Listen, it's his family. He takes responsibility.
Well, Ignatius assigned him credit, so it's fine.
All right, Erica, what do you want to do?
So I have a question.
Yes.
From what? Okay, so first and foremost, when Erica was approaching the table, is there a certain distance away from him that she noticed Ilmo start to fizzle out? Was it like
let's-
10 feet, 15, 5?
At about 40 feet is when he starts to get really muffled and you can barely hear him. And then by 30, he's gone.
Okay, so he's gone right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I suppose that what I'm going to do instead of that. There goes that strategy. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna burn a fighting spirit. And while Throg has him distracted with the table. So I have advantage on attack, and I get 5 temp HP. While he does that, can I use one of my other reactions, or not reactions, what am I saying? I have 2 attacks per action. Can I use one to kick the table here up, and the other to kind of sweep around and ambush him from the other side of it?
Sure.
Such unruly children.
So do you need a strength check for me for that one?
Yes.
Aye.
You know what? Aster, Dee Dee, if you two want to go in front of me, I'll go last.
Oh, that's a good one. Flaccid 20.
All right.
I'm
And
gonna go 5, 10, 15, and then 20. Get advantage on that attack. Do I... Wait, would I get extra since it's flanking?
it'd be advantage. That's what you get from.
Well, I have advantage on that as it is with fighting spirit.
Oh. Nah, you're good. Just advantage.
All right.
+3. Sure. Whatever you roll.
Thank you, DM. Cocked. That one's going to be 22, and the other one that was cocked. Nah, 22. So to hit, I guess it would be 25 after the +3. Shit. Just 5 points of, or no, that's 2 hands. It's not a, I do. That would be shit. Okay, yeah. 12 points of slashing damage.
All right. Ignatius, what did you want to do?
I wanted to see if Aster or Dee Dee wanted to go in front of me,
All right.
but Aster's
I
taking a
have.
nap.
Oh, okay. Then I will
Dee?
just go ahead and do this. Oh, that's not the level I wanted to use. Hold on. That's the level I wanted to use.
All right.
Basically, turns him mute so that he cannot do anything that requires language or even sign language in order to do any magic bullshit.
All right.
He can do nothing with language and cannot understand it either, even if it's sign language.
Passes.
Damn it! I mean, I should have known better, but still. Sir, you are supposed to be like me.
All right. So what happens here is the
There's still one more person.
oh, is
Yep.
There
Ignatius.
is.
Iggy turn.
there? Iggy. Oh, I guess Iggy can let Dee Dee do a thing and then do something himself.
Yep.
You're right.
That's what he said he was doing.
All right. Where's your darkness going?
Centered on Iggy.
All right. Lovely. All right.
Basically, Dee Dee just wanted him to shut the fuck up because Dee Dee's still half asleep.
Mood.
Okay. Not quite how I expected this to go.
Two ends of the sleepy spectrum.
All right. I guess we're
Welcome
good.
back, Kai.
I've been
Yes.
listening. Um, I don't have a voice.
Esther's actually napping, whereas Dee Dee is half awake and therefore just very mean.
Is it Darvin? Oh, why?
Alvin.
Darvin the dragon?
That was Arvin.
Arden.
Orphan and the Dick Monks.
Initiative. Ah.
Yep. You guys asked for this.
Yeah, we
So let's
did.
see.
Sorry, I needed to be able to see where the hell I was. Oh, crap. That means I have to roll for initiative. What? I didn't want
Why
to
did-
sleep.
Why did it roll twice for me?
I don't know. Just Take the first one.
Take the first one.
Yeah. Oh, that's why. Because there's another you over there. For some reason.
Get rid of him.
Oh
Kill him.
yeah,
Love
Dee Dee's very seepy.
DDEB.
For a little while.
Oh
Alright.
no. 21.
So eepy.
23.
Alrighty.
TD a cutie pie, but a grumpy one.
And I'm in the bathroom, so I'm not going to join in the first round. I've just been hiding in the bathroom this whole
Irene
time,
and I are tied for initiative.
including with your dexes.
I don't know. I know we both rolled a 21.
Damn, why was I being rolled for?
Listen,
I have a plus 12
you can hit
deck,
the button
so
yourself. I hit the
Or I'm
wrong
sorry,
12
plus-
dex?
plus-
Thing.
A
yeah,
12
12
dex.
total. Yeah.
Oh, I
12.
thought you said plus 12. I have a 16.
So you're first.
Okay.
I was
You're
trying to
first.
right click
I
stomps.
was like, how did you get a plus 12?
Well, you see, what had happened was
This is what happens when you sleep with the DM.
Don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it.
Say it and think it, say it and think it, say it and think it.
I put on my robe and wizard hat, baby.
The Robin Wizard hat
I-
stay on.
I hate that I know that reference. I
Right.
hate that I know that reference.
Casper is hidden out in the bathroom. Dun dun dun. Irene.
He's been hiding in the
Yes.
bathroom this whole time. Just because I
Oh,
think
just-
it'd be funny.
was Casper the other person who was. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yes.
Then I'm next. Okay. I cast. Since this is actually going on. Let me double check the wording on this. Uh, that's this.
Okie dokie, Dr. Jones.
Hold on to your potatoes.
What did we do?
Irene did
Gotta
something.
hold on to your
Oh.
potatoes.
Well, click summon and it lets you pick what your
Irene's about to murder more students.
I
Can't
don't have
believe
a button that says summon.
in the chat. There's not
Oh.
the summon consumer
No.
resources.
Oh, Irene, do you have the material components?
Is there material components for this?
Yes.
Yes, it is a vial of blood from a humanoid killed within the past 24 hours.
I don't care.
No, I don't have that.
Interesting.
Does she count herself?
She was
Is
not
it?
killed in the last 24 hours.
That is true.
I know.
So even if she had her own blood, it would not work.
I didn't realize there was a component for this specific thing.
You know what? It's okay. I've never cared about material components before. We'll do it again. Pick a number between 1 and 30.
22.
Oh shit, my phone.
Wait, Irene's still going before me.
Wait, I thought I was told I was supposed to go.
I had 16 decks.
You're right.
Okay.
I'm an
Sorry,
idiot.
just
but
Go ahead.
let Irene finish her turn because we're already halfway through it.
yeah, we'll
We'll worry about it the next go over.
Yes, I will update yours. Make it
That's on me for not noticing that either.
Sorry, I heard my name, so I just took my turn.
No, it's not your fault, Jerry. You're fine.
summon. What is this? Taku Spider Fiend.
Cock spider.
It's a spider dog.
Oh no.
Amazing.
Sorry, what the fuck?
Oh.
It's the
No!
spider
Why?
dog.
What?
Look at them. They're little guys.
They're friend shaped.
They kind of are friend shaped up front.
Taking wolf spider to a very
Oh,
deliberate
literal
level.
sense.
But don't kiss. Okay.
But dumb kiss.
Roll initiative for the demon, which has its own initiative. So enter combat. Roll. All right.
All according to Keikaku.
Issue Virgil.
Keikaku means plan.
Damn it, Kai.
You issue no command. It spends any turn attacking creature within reach that has attacked it. Makes a charisma saving throw. Turn pursuing attacking the nearest non-demons. All right. Okay. Then please go, Airco.
Okay. Since I'm still
Oh, that's my internet.
since I don't have Ilmo, so
How?
Okay, hello? Is my internet dying? Yep.
I was gonna say he smells too funky. Ilmo doesn't want any part of it.
Yeah, you are
Yeah,
in.
put to the
Erica's
wash.
fighting naked.
You are in
What
darkness.
the
That's what
fuck?
I was concerned about.
She wears a shift weave. Ilmo just inhabits that. Anyway,
Okay, sorry.
first
the internet
one,
died.
nat 20.
Alright.
First one's nat 20.
Oh, there we go.
Are we back?
You are in. We're
Am I
restarting.
back?
Okay.
Hello.
Oh,
You are in darkness, John. Don't
That's-
forget.
Hello.
that we are.
Hi.
Okay,
Hello.
I'm back.
Hello.
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 Throg, you there? Oh, he's muted.
Yeah.
Alright, magical darkness. What is magical darkness? Heavily obscured. You have the blinded condition. Blinded creature can't see, automatically fails any ability check that requires sight, and you have disadvantage, but they have you roll normally because
They're
you're
also in the darkness.
you roll normally apparently.
Me?
Yes.
So I just roll normally.
Yes. Just
Okay,
absolutely
well
no advantage, no disadvantage.
Well, that first one was a nat 20 anyway.
I'm just double checking the rules.
And the second one is going to be a 19. Does that hit?
Yes.
Right, let me roll for both. First one is going to be a 14 after the crit. Second one is going to be a 7. Literally the same numbers, just second one's not double. So 21
All
total.
Okay. Now it is Aster. Aster, are you doing anything?
Nah, bro's like head down on the table, listening to stuff go on passively, but honestly, just kind of thinks he's dreaming. So
It's too early for this shit. After thinks he's falling back to sleep.
this is one weird dream he's having. I'll pass.
All right. Let's see. Give me a moment, please.
That wasn't what I was supposed to smell.
Stepping away for a second.
I'm sorry. You gotta remind me of this beforehand.
No. That's Irene saying it in character.
Okay.
That's not me getting grumpy. It's Irene in character going, well, that wasn't what I was expecting to come out of that. Huh.
Oh. Alrighty. You're going to see the darkness spell you have. It is slowly it slowly gets sucked into and around Art. And you see that behind, above and around him is this Grim Reaper-esque shade. And his eyes have turned a bright red. And the side of his body that formerly had the like red scaly burns becomes like seeable again, not covered up with whatever magic he was using. And check something.
Bro is using his enshroud. Reaper moment.
Let's see. And what is that?
Guys, I can't believe we're fighting Xenos.
Shut up.
Teehee.
Let's see, it's a D8, so that's bad roll.
It's fine with me. He can have all the bad rolls he wants. 4 ones.
I'm also waiting on my medicine to kick in, but I think between drinking tea and eating and the medicine, voice is slowly coming back. But we'll see.
Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm reading these.
Reading a thing, it's all good.
Okay, I need a dexterity save from everyone.
Everyone.
Or everyone around him.
All right,
within-
can do.
In 10 feet.
What does this mean?
Okay, everybody
Oh, okay.
everybody in this circle but Allie.
Cock up. Try that again. Just went right out of my dice box.
Thank you.
That's an 18.
That will pass. That's also passes.
23 also passes.
Frog takes 20 damage from as the mist seeps back, as the shadows seep back out from below the shadow, like below the cloak looking part behind him, and they seem to grasp and burn at Throg. You slut, Andrew.
What?
Sorry,
What?
Andrew just sent me that he pulled the fucking Giratina EX fancy card on a TCG Pocket.
Tee.
Teehee. Indeedy. Alrighty. And now he will actually attack. Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna Babble Site.
Spark is crying.
Alright. This. Right. Does a 17 hit Ignatius?
Really? He's not within 5 feet.
Oh, you're
If
right.
that helps.
You're right. Does it hit Airco?
A 17 does with Ilma not being in there, would that reduce her AC now?
I mean, the armor's still
The
physically
armor's
there.
still there, but you wouldn't get any of like the warlock stuff.
That's what I was saying, because of the patrons in there and present, that would boost the AC.
No. You would lose
Okay,
that.
so that would hit me.
All right. This. You get slashed for 10 damage. And
Oh no, my 5 temp HP.
Bye-bye.
And then I need a charisma saving throw, please.
I 14.
All right, that will fail.
Uh-oh.
Save this. Do. And then 30 more.
30 more. Okay. Ouchies.
And then his second attack. Frog, does a 17 hit you?
Yeah.
Hey, Lewis.
All right,
Hey.
17 will hit you
Beer.
for 10. I tried to give you a chance. Boy. He's looking over at Aster. As he's doing all of this, he's speaking. Boy, you want to see Emerin again? Knock your friends out.
Fuck. Hold up. Where are my buttons?
Everyone knows better than to trust your stupid mouth.
Let's see. What? How? God damn it! Could I? Could I roll an insight to
Yes.
see? Okay.
Does
Do I do
erection
this with or without hit. Do I want to take advantage of the exhaustion and do disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. I love this for me.
A 0.
Oh,
Jesus.
Hook, line, and fucking sinker.
What would a low score in this
would be thinking. I suppose a high one would be thinking that he's bullshitting you.
A low one means you just bought it. Fucking hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
Or would it be the other way around and he's not bullshitting and I just don't believe him?
You know what? I will leave that choice up to you. Or a coin flip if you want.
Do I got a coin?
You can roll a
Can roll a
d6 and call
D2.
it, yeah, or even odd, yeah.
Okay, Dakota, you can call evens or odds.
Okay, for the next one, evens believe, odds don't. Now roll.
He doesn't believe him.
Doesn't believe.
Bro still got his head down on the table.
Good.
Like, man,
Don't
this is a
believe him.
really fucked up
Fucking
grave.
liar.
I did spit on his face.
Yeah.
Tua spit
And he
on
did
it.
get hard.
He did not. Alright, it is now Ignatius' turn.
So let me get this straight. My darkness became his darkness, and now it's dealing damage.
To
Darkness.
everyone else, yes.
Present in me.
Actua.
Give him the throg.
All you
Tua.
see, absolute horror.
Absolute 4.
I cannot
That's
live.
me.
I cannot die. Trapped in myself.
And
No. Fuck.
I unfortunately do not remember the rest of the lyrics at this current moment.
you are good.
Nightbot, do you
it's
know the
not
lyrics?
anything you have to keep making the saves for. Yeah, Nightbot, what are the lyrics?
Manly speak beaver and Princess Beaver asking for what the fuck does that mean?
That's a very strange Metallica line.
Is that like a Final Fantasy II reference? Guy speak
What was
beaver?
what was James Hetfield
Oh,
cooking?
yes. I think that is the Final Fantasy
2.
2. Yeah, 2.
Guy speak beaver.
Guy speak beaver.
That's it. I know exactly the. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Continue. Ignatius.
Well, you
Excuse me.
needed me to do something, right? You
No, I don't need you to do
Or-
something. That's what I was telling you. I was like, yes, but you. It was a one-time thing.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Let's see.
I just put it. Right. I can get. How do I get control?
Mm, Fuck. I think I have an idea.
All right.
Not a great one.
I'm always down for not
I-
great ideas.
I am going to cast this on Aster.
Oh.
Oh boy.
And
Make a
the
wisdom
command
save.
and the command is to help us
Okay, I'll accept that.
attack the red hand.
I
Just
thought it's one word, but okay.
I'll
Or
take
I
help.
guess yeah, help is the word, supposedly.
This is also going to be disadvantage, right? Or
Yes.
okay.
Well,
He just wakes the fuck up.
Rubbing his face. Suddenly I feel like I
I
have to
feel
do
the need
something.
to kill someone.
Now, unless you have something else to do. Sorry.
Thinking. If this is command spelled,
Goddamn internet. Fucking
could I attack?
Sure.
Ah, wait, wrong button. Wrong button.
Yeah. Punch.
I don't remember the exact situational shit for the level 1 exhaustion, but I'm just gonna roll like normal.
Yeah, that's fine. 23 will hit.
Yippee.
Level 1 exhaustion. What is that, John? Is that just skill checks and abilities?
Yeah.
Sorry, zoned out.
Ability
What?
checks only. Disadvantage on ability checks only.
Okay. Then you're
Okay.
fine, Kai.
Hmm. We'll just say he's got his longsword on him.
Yeah.
And because that already counts as the attack roll, I just roll the damage.
The hung sword.
Bap.
Yeah, that will. Bap. Take. You have another attack, I believe. So.
Yippee! Another one.
Another one.
That'll hit.
God damn it.
Good hit.
Another one.
And another one.
The gays are too in sync today.
For real. Stop it. Get out of my head. Get out of it and start.
Ignatius, any bonus things you'd like to do?
Recall Urk back to the fight.
Oh yeah, Urk should be somewhere. Urk is not here for some.
Urk, I sent Urk to
He went
find
on
Vez,
lunch.
Oh yeah, that's right.
and but like knowing that this conversation happened and I don't know exactly where Vev is, I might have just kept Urk, I don't know, outside the building somewhere or somehow.
You know what?
I don't know. I'm really reaching at this
We'll
point.
just say Urk can, because he's a familiar, can just back when he's not like
Ta-da!
when he's not carrying something.
Okay, well now Urk can attack.
All right.
Why isn't he
I'm gonna be
carrying
able-
something? He needs to drop
Listening to Wade.
coconut on this man's head.
No, lemons.
The tea.
Alright.
He's a lemon stealing
Let me-
whore.
Yeah, lemon stealing whore.
It's a
Drops a
whore.
lemon, gets juice in his eyes, immediately knocks out the big bad guy.
Well, I don't know how much that would do. Don't you know? Every villain is lemons.
Oh, you're right.
Evil. What?
That's an upset.
Alright.
Bonus action, you can make an
Oh.
attack. Weapons are considered
Uh.
magical. Okay. Alright, so I'll type in the roll to hit now.
To hit, bird.
Does this hit?
Yes. On the dot.
Awesome. I need a constitution save.
$24.
That's a pass. 4 damage.
Alrighty.
We really are just jumping Casper's parent.
And now
He
Yeah.
started it.
the
I know, I'm
He
just
didn't
saying
though.
that's.
He really fucking didn't, Jerry.
He claimed he
He did
did.
not do it. He did not start this. You did.
We're gaslighting my bosses again. I love it.
He took credit for it.
You still
we're like-
attacked first.
You take responsibility for
pu-
your children.
Rain doesn't know that he wasn't the one who did it. He took responsibility for it.
We're like punching him in the face. Why are you starting combat? Why are you starting combat?
Anyway, it's your demon's turn.
Look, as far as Eriko's concerned, she has a score to settle for Cypher.
I can't control him.
Just tell me where you want him. I don't know how to. I've been trying to give you control.
Just put him on the table. He can just climb right over anything.
Big spider dog.
Dog.
This is
Apparently,
definitely
he
occurrence.
has a,
Wait, is Irene going again?
No, the spider
the
demon
spider
thing has
its own initiative.
Oh.
Yes.
It has a multi-attack in which first it will make a web snare attack.
Gotcha.
I'm going to assume an 11 probably misses. Okay. I don't think it can use the reel because the web snare did not hit.
Yeah.
So now it will attempt to bite.
Bite, 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 bite.
Is it 19 hit?
hits?
Okay, it does 2d10
Oh, you're
plus.
right.
That's true
It
of
would
flanking.
have advantage. Sorry. Do the thing again.
Okay, do you want me to?
Thing.
Do you want
Actually,
that to be for the?
Just take the 19 and roll for the multi attack. So he needs to do the escape thing. I think.
Okay, then he got hit. In that case, he got hit by web snare, which puts him in the grappled condition. Which I believe he's allowed to make the escape DC on his turn. So he is currently grappled, and he is currently restrained while grappled. So he can't move. He has a disadvantage on attack rolls against any other target except for the grappler. And he is restrained, so all his attack rolls all attack rolls against him have advantage.
Okay.
And he has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So I'm going to now attempt to bite. I don't think the actual web thing does damage. No, it just restrains. He can reel with it grappled in. He can reel it in to make sure he is adjacent, but he doesn't need to do that. So bite time.
Yeah.
24.
24 hits.
So it will do 2d10 plus 3 damage, and then apparently 3d6 poison damage. Does not look like it applies a poisoned condition. It just does poison damage.
Okay.
And that is the end of the little spider wolf demon's turn.
Frog.
It currently has him wrapped up.
Is it possible to add more restraints onto him, or is it kind of pointless
He is-
mechanically?
Mechanically, he is as restrained as possible right now.
Okay, just double checking. I am going to. Hmm, how do I want to approach this? Oh, I forgot I have Gauntlets of Ogre power. Anyways,
Yes.
Your strength is set to 19.
I am going to use the javelin, but I'm going to be using it as a bludgeoning weapon, as I'm going to use its other end,
Cool.
and I'm going to make a attack roll. First one, second one.
All right. The second one hits.
All right, damage.
Don't forget that that's actually higher, because the 19 strength would put you at a +4 to hit and damage.
Oh yeah,
true.
so 2 more damage.
So that 16 would actually be an 18. Would that change that from hitting or not?
Yes, it would. So
Okay.
do another damage.
It's weird because I have it equipped, but isn't actually changing my strength stat.
Yeah,
It probably has to be like, it has this whole thing where it has activated and inactivated objects. You have to probably set it to be attuned and set it to be activated.
Is that an actual like button?
Attunement required.
Oh,
you had the
Holy
button
shit.
if you should be tuned. There
You've
we
had
go.
it for a while.
I also need to put the attunement for the ring as well, because Jerry gave me that forever.
Mm-hmm.
So
There we go. We're attuned.
We never sorted out the loot last time either.
Nope, because
Nope.
Dee Dee has all of
Sorry.
it.
Yeah, because Sark wasn't
Oh,
there.
right.
You can do that
Alright,
after
there we go.
this. All right, it's fixed. Do another thing of damage then, because you did hit twice. Then.
there we go.
Ooh, max damage.
Pretty good.
After having my 2 hits kind of whack him, can I just like can I use a javelin as like a restraint for any like vocal spells?
Just jab it in his mouth.
I mean, yeah.
Called shot.
Yeah, give me a.
It's a regular roll because he's at disadvantage anyway.
Yeah, just give
He's
me a
restrained,
dex.
yeah.
Give me a dex roll.
Okay.
No. Just kind of poke him in the face after hitting him twice.
Go bam bam. Then I would get behind him. This is the only way this like makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I would get behind him and then grabbing both ends of the javelin, kind of just like keep it in his mouth.
I see what you're
prevent him
trying to
from,
do.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
you managed to not really get it on there, but you're just kind of trying to like hold it. You're like fighting with him. And it is your baby's turn.
Allie's still a bit shy. This is still kind of like a new thing for her. But Stomps is more attuned to these kind of situations. And it's always following off of Throg's lead. So he's going to run at him. So going to get them all at him. $19.
Hit.
Damn. What's that new thing I just? Oh, that's interesting. In addition, whenever it hits with an attack roll or deals damage, it can deal your choice of force damage or its normal damage type. Yeah. So, just for fun, we're just gonna say force.
Alrighty.
And that goes for my turn.
Okay. Then that means it is Dee Dee's turn.
Hoorah!
Hey.
Now I have to remember what the fuck it was that I was planning on doing. Been so long. What is happening? Why is there so many dice? No, not these. Although technically, I guess Halo of Spores is a thing I can do for free. But I am going to. How far away is this bitch? Can I do what I want to do? You are okay.
I have ideas, but I need to wait to see how things play out.
Hey, where's my thing? My thing for the headbutting.
That's under your race stuff.
Where did it go?
You didn't trade me your race, did you?
I never traded my ring.
With people lately.
Can't do my headbutt because it's gone. So screw
Forget
you.
how
I'm
we use
just come at your
antlers.
face with a mace.
Alright, yeah.
And it'll
It is
count
gone.
as.
Go.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to my.
You're,
I'm supposed to be allowed to do.
you've been. Oh, you don't have horns, so I think we deleted it.
Oh, right.
Oh.
I don't have horns. I could still headbutt. It could
Just not
still
that horny
happen.
right now.
But I guess I'm gonna just attack your face with me.
You do get advantage.
Bye. With advantage. Also, there's going to be the circle of spores because thing. Why did it already roll a thing?
Because that was your attack,
Oh, okay.
and it hits.
Oh, hooray! Boo! How?
Not the worst.
It's a 1d6. 8 plus 5, and I only made an 8.
Listen, it could have been worse. Could have been a 1. Could have
Could
been
have
a
been worse. Could have been
6.
6.
True.
Could have
And
been a
then
6.
there's the circle. Oh, I'm sorry. Halo of spores. But that is because of the bean. I don't. Okay.
One.
Hooray! 1 freaking. I made all of 9 points of damage.
Every little bit helps.
That should be a D6 now. Why is that not?
I
Okay.
don't know.
Roll a D6 then. I will fix
A
this.
D6. Public roll 1D6. 5.
Another one. Okay, that's better.
Hooray!
5 damage. All right.
I just kind of figure that he's probably going to be immune to whatever spells I use. I have more luck with physical attacks than I would anything magical at this point.
You know, fair. Casper.
Um. So he's been hiding in the bathroom because he had been to just need to use it, and then he started hearing his dad outside talking to everyone. He was like, "Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!" And then he hears the fighting break out, and he's panicking even more. So that door is gonna fling open. And Dakota, if you could run him all the way up, shoving anyone in the way, so that he like basically tries to tackle his dad to the ground.
It stomps out of the way.
I step over Stomps to do it.
All right. You're actually trying to tackle him?
Not fully, but get my arms on his shoulders
All right. That's easy
and
enough,
just
yeah.
My boy, did you wash those hands?
no.
He did not.
Um,
He's just a massive germaphobe.
Father, stop. It's not worth it.
Oh,
Please.
then that. They started this.
Phobe.
Doesn't mean you have to finish it. Please. I'll take whatever punishment. Just please stop.
Give me a perception check.
You're not punishing our boy.
He is currently webbed up by a demon wolf spider.
Perception?
Yes.
Advantage? Normal?
Normal. He death glares you. Get him to stop.
Why am I suddenly Vev?
Eriko, your turn.
Bevelicious.
I will use my reaction to say I'm going to take every single attack meant for him.
Oh.
Is that even? Is that something that you can do?
I'll say he can take
I didn't take
one.
an action.
Yeah,
I just talked to him.
I'll say he can take.
But you had to tackle him, didn't you?
No, I put my hands on his shoulders. I just ran up.
I'll say you can take 3 attacks.
Okay.
I was not paying attention.
I'm gonna go Gamba.
Let me. I want to do a. Oh, I want to do a personal wisdom save for that one.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, lucky for Casper, I rolled a nat 20 on my personal wisdom save.
Okay.
She is going to back off. But she's going to give Casper that look like you know you're making a mistake and take a step back.
Take a seat.
Then we'll go to Irene.
Okay. Just double checking some information before I take my action. Just bear with me for just a second.
Oh, while you're reading that, I am going to use my bonus action for Second Wind and regain
Yes.
7 HP.
Okay, 1 second. That's not good. Double checking something else. Okie dokie. Can Casper attempt some form of persuasion on Irene, please? Because she looks not too pleased and about ready to just start killing just because. She has a weird feral look in her eyes right now.
Oh God. I.
Listen, there's a tiny DD behind Casper, and Casper's like standing over top of Stomps. What do you mean Irene needs someone to convince her not to do some shit? There's 2 tiny beans with a 3rd tinier bean.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
those aren't
Roll
factoring in right
persuasion
now.
for cuteness.
Please roll
I can't.
for sensibility to cute.
I will say that
I,
you could do this in like any way you want to, like talking down logically, charismatically, however you want to do it. But just
Oh, he's
try
got no
something.
fucking charisma to try it that way.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can attempt to like intellectually talk to Irene using intelligence if you necessarily need to. Just roll me a roll.
Yeah. An int roll would be fine for that.
Roll it? Oh, I was gonna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you have just words you
Unless
want
you
to
have something to specifically to say.
I always do love a good just conversation.
I think the first thing he's gonna do, kind of feeling that sort of murderous intent coming from Irene's direction, he's gonna turn his back to his dad and just kind of spread his arms out, not threateningly, but like making a wall between them with his body. Irene, there's better ways than doing this.
Okey-doke.
He's way too strong for you right now. And there's no guarantee any of us will come back if he does.
let loose. Please.
Irene is going to hold her turn then. She's not going to act immediately. She is just death glaring him and not doing anything at this very second, as if just watching him to see what he would do. So for right now, I'm holding my turn and passing my action.
Master, you've been magically compelled to help. Give me a moment. Check something. You had to follow it on your next turn, so you are now aware of yourself.
Doesn't he have to make another wisdom save to break out of it?
No. It's just you command
No?
it for one turn. Let me reread it again and double, triple check.
I mean, I
Target
just
must
took it as
succeed.
like
Duration
Uh,
1 round. Oh, you know what? Yeah, looks like it.
twiddling my fingers. Could we count last round as me holding my turn? But
Well, we could, if you wanted. Yeah, it's
You
what
did take an action, though. You did punch him, so...
Let's do the command though.
Yeah, that was on Iggy's turn.
Sure. Do what you feel is right.
within the window of command, or like the thing that I was just messaging you about.
Either or, whichever you feel like should happen right now.
Just glad all of my roles coincide with Dee Dee being half asleep.
I want to do my
Just
thing
Okay,
bonk.
selfishly.
very fair.
Kind of standing on the table, assuming that the table's still there. Um,
If Throg didn't throw it.
I think this is the table that Throg threw.
It's knocked over.
So I
Yeah.
guess there is no table. He's just standing there. He's shaking his head some. How did I get over here? And just kind of like looks around, sword in hand. Who was I fighting? There are people attacking Darv. Let's what do I roll for understanding the situation?
Just wisdom, intelligence, whichever you would prefer.
Wisdom and or intelligence.
It would be understanding what's happening.
I'll
Probably do perception
Yeah, that would work too.
from context clues.
Perception, insight.
Perception or insight?
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
insight.
He's so good at those.
we'll do with disadvantage.
Go, cat boy, go.
Go, Catboy, go, Catboy, go, go, go.
Bro's a little clueless.
Go Catboy, go Catboy, go. Go Catboy, go Catboy, go.
Is this
What
the
would he
moment where
understand
Aster
from the
just
3?
walks away?
Disassociates fully.
I don't know why I'm here. I'm going back to bed.
Would you like to do anything else?
What information would he be able to get off of a 3?
A fight is happening, and at least Casper wants it to stop.
It's also worth noting that Thrall is bloodied and fighting. There's a demon spider on the table that's wrapped this guy up. And
No.
Erica looks like she's about to die.
No, he rolled a 3. He doesn't take in any of that.
Oh. Okay.
That's fair. That's tough, but fair.
I don't know what you mean about to die. I'm at half health, maybe a little above that. Thank you.
Looks down. Oh,
You know-
cool dog.
Not not really understanding who he's fighting. He's gonna take it as like, oh, there's this weird monster here.
It's a weird fucking cat.
This is a weird fucking cat.
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna
or no, are we gonna give Aster an ATF hat?
what?
Oh no.
Um, I'm gonna roll to hit the spider.
Fair enough. It's pretty weird looking.
you miss.
I'll roll again.
You miss.
God damn it! Okay. that's
Holy
all.
shit!
Wait. Is it fighting bonus?
Gotta kill this pit bull.
Or does it not
sure.
count because it's technically friendly?
It's technically friendly.
Yeah, so
Damn.
Holy
Yeah, but
shit.
nobody else is technically threatening it because the only other person who could threaten it is currently restrained.
Okay. Well,
just freaking out. Oh, holy shit, dog!
That's not a dog.
because technically speaking, he's been asleep this whole time. He does not have any predisposed bad blood with Darvin. And then as far as he's concerned, this thing is the enemy. So
Right. Then we'll
Fair
get
enough.
we'll get to this turn.
anyway, I pass.
We'll just get rid of this as he goes incorporeal.
Fair enough. Webs can't grab incorporeal things.
Walks this way.
You
Becomes
Spider's gonna hiss at him.
corporeal. Fine. Trying to be nice. I try to help. I was even gonna tell you a little hint to find out who wanted you all dead. But you know what? Fuck it.
You just said you were the one that tried to kill him, so isn't that just
He
you?
said he was ordered.
Do you know what an assassin is, you little idiot?
No.
Fair enough.
Mama said that was a bad word.
It says ass in it twice. That's got to be a horrible word.
It is. That's double points in the potty mouth bucket.
Bucket?
Bucket.
Bucket?
Bucket.
This is a bucket.
Dear God.
Can I get
There's more.
another perception check from
No.
Casper?
Yeah, it won't be any better than the last one, probably.
Nope.
It's worse.
Get your sister.
Can you just, like, look at him, like, thanking him for just letting this go for now?
He nods. Just get your sister. And you. And he points at Aster. See your little redhead. This is over.
Wait, huh?
You want to see your little redhead, then this is over. Right?
I'm the only redhead. What are you talking about?
What? What's over? You and I don't have beef.
He just claps his hands and goes, "Great. Anyone else want to keep this going?"
Lorraine's still endlessly death wearing him.
Casper, are you sure this is what you want?
Letting him go or all of you fucking dying? Yeah, he's gonna be grabbing Dee Dee by the ear and not letting them walk up.
So you can't reach Dee Dee. You're
Yes,
over stops.
that means he's half squatting and can reach you even easier.
Stops is bigger than Dee Dee,
Yeah,
6 is greater than 4.
gonna grab you by the ear, the tallest
No.
point on you.
which is like 4 foot.
Exactly.
Wait. You guys were fighting the dad?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's my dad.
This is your
Why?
dad?
Dee Dee, please come back.
He he runs his hands up his face, and you see the scales just slowly just disappear from view. Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay. Well, you know what? Get your sister. Now.
No need. She's already with him.
No. He knows what I mean. And he should know why. Oh yeah, Thrug. Come on. Come on.
I think it's time for you to leave. Things did not go well. Perhaps you should come back in the morning with a fresh face.
Dee Dee, please. Stop.
Uh you know what? Dee Dee's right. Get a fresh face. Come on.
What?
You don't want to leave. You got such a good idea. Give us the fresh face.
I meant you. Not not any of us. We don't need faith.
Shh.
Oh no.
Stop talking. He grabs Casper by the arm.
Hey, that's mine.
Do it. Show him. See how your little friends react.
You don't have to, Casper. Just go.
Oh no. You want him to do something that you think is going to scare his friends. Whatever will we do?
I'm trying to think if it's time or not. Like out of character.
Kindly leave.
I can't.
Fuck.
I know.
You're not pathetic. Don't say I know. He
Shut
doesn't know what he's
the
talking
fuck
about.
up.
Bold words coming from a man who kills others for money.
You'll hear him as he's walking away. Bold word for a bitch who's going to do the same.
I vote we find someone to kill him.
I vote we leave him well enough alone for right now.
Eriko
I-
is just going to brush past everybody and just start walking upstairs.
I take a nap
I
for like
vote
5 minutes. What
We all
happened?
chill for the night. If I'm using that phrase correctly.
In a sense.
Can Erico do a perception check while walking up?
Oh,
Sure.
Please and thank you.
Aye. How is a 13?
Nope. Continue on. Have fun.
Okay. She's not exactly having fun at the moment, but thanks.
You're welcome. Brain's just gonna dismiss the demon and it's just gonna poof. Spider gone.
Casper's gonna collapse on the floor. His
Ev-
breathing shallow, quick, eyes unfocused.
I'm gonna go help you up.
What?
Brain's just staring at the
Good
exit of the thing.
God damn it. Gives
Good berry.
Throg one berry.
Who's helping Casper up?
Yeah. Supporting him on the shoulder as much as he can. Still
You
very
feel his
confused.
body just
What just happened?
trembling.
So I woke up, everyone else was grumpy. Some man was talking about how he killed y'all and how he was gonna do this or that between his kids or whatever. I don't know. He's an asshole and blah blah blah. I'll go check on these.
His
I
words.
believe I can fill in the blanks. Casper, do you need assistance to the infirmary?
Edie
No,
should do a
no,
perception check.
I'll be okay. He's
You don't
still
look okay.
Can I at least help you to your room?
Frog, what were you saying?
In a second, I'll message Edie.
Yay.
my
His
dad could have
words.
killed every single one of you. And he would have.
I'll get Viv.
What were you saying, Liz?
Hmm?
No, Liz was speaking for a moment.
His words were his phrasing intentional, almost as if he was seeking for this kind of conflict.
He can't help himself sometimes.
And he should know better
He
not to get angry.
look, he went murderous asshole.
Hypocritical.
But I believe that he didn't come here with that intent today. You
Well,
can
he
disagree
definitely-
all you want.
I'm just
What?
saying.
My internet.
I'm just saying. He definitely picked every single right option.
Fucking internet just shat the fuck out.
R.I.P.
Yeah, rip your internet.
Oh, it completely kicked me from everything. God damn.
Ooh.
Well, we can still hear you.
I know. Because I reset it. But
Regardless of whether or not he came by without any intent of actually stirring the pot,
well, he meant to stir the pot. He just didn't mean to fight.
how do you not? Is this man really watching us, or is he pretending he is? Because to provoke us and
No,
not assume violence.
he's watching all the time.
Then what part of this isn't intentional?
The violent part. He came to taunt. He came to taunt. He just did not. I don't believe he intended to fight.
Sorry if I'm not completely sold.
It's just
Okay, you've killed everyone. You mentioned it once, but when you repeat it, especially the way some of us feel about.
is he cutting out for everybody or just me?
Hey,
He's
No,
cutting
he's
out for
cutting
you.
out.
me too.
that's how his mic is.
Unfortunate because he's usually really good with these speeches.
Yeah.
He is.
To mention the same incidents over, and it's going to provoke each and every single one of us. Whether you believe true that he chooses not to instigate, his words themselves are like daggers where it matters the most.
You're right.
Nothing has been cleared from earlier. Nothing has been sorted out still from the previous. But to come in here without an ounce of respect for one another, to come into our own home, I wish not to further this conversation. Know how you will assume where you know this will lead.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
I'm sorry on my behalf. On what this will and how this will affect you. But
I'm
if
the one that
this.
made it worse for myself.
Listen here, let me speak. And let me make this clear. For you, for everyone here, I will fight. And I will fight with everything I have to ensure your safety, your happiness, and your future. So, Casper, when I say this, and when I do this, just know, at least for me, I care. And then I hug him. I'm sorry for the burden that you have to bear. I'm sorry for how heavy your shoulders be. I only wish to remind you, if you give us the luxury to say this, as your friend, and hopefully friends, we'll do our best to support you, even when you don't see the rising sun, even when you don't see the next morrow.
Suddenly, suddenly we have poetic Throg.
That I
I
cut.
think the
Cut
blood loss is
Shakespearean
cut
getting
Throg.
Aster. Sorry, if I do the other voice, I know it's gonna cut. I have to make sure I'm like clear.
Just put yourself on push to talk.
I don't want to. I forget it's on push to talk.
Fair.
You know how many
When
times?
you first hug him, you feel his body go rigid. The shaking stops, and he's so tense. But as you keep talking, the tension quickly melts. And give me a perception check at advantage.
Sorry, just don't forget to touch his burnt skin. It's kind of peeling, you know.
Don't worry. Licks.
Chicharron.
Chicharrones. Mmm. Crunchy. Why am I Vev?
What
Why
do you
do I
mean? Why are
always...
you?
When I log in, it puts me all the way over here
Oh.
as Vev when we're over here. Also, the world is a void right now.
Here.
You
Oh,
feel
there.
what you could swear to be a sob just kind of shake through him just once. And then he'll put one arm back around you. Squeeze. And then
Ah!
back away.
Still hurts.
You
Oh,
cried out as soon as Vev disappeared from my screen, so it just like Vev disappeared with an ah.
Ah!
He's going to realize he did that and then touch a non-burnt view.
You see his arm tremble. One of his arms trembles, giving the thumbs up as he's trying to keep the his pain inside.
And cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
That did 10 points more than my one single berry.
Well, yeah,
With
the
slap
berries
in the
do
face of the
one
berry.
point period.
One.
No. They do I think it's
1
1d4.
point.
No,
No, a
one.
berry
Nope,
restores
just one.
1 hit point. And you can
I think it's
have
literally
up to
Oh,
10
correct.
of them appear.
That's yes.
But you chose to
And it
make one
only
of them appear.
well, it didn't give me the option to choose. It just said roll, so I rolled and it gave me 1.
Casper,
I appreciate that, Throg.
we don't always get to choose who our family are, but
He did.
we do get to choose who we have in our hearts.
Did.
No, well,
He did. He did choose. He did children. I just drank from an empty mason jar like I had fucking water in it like a shithead.
you know what I mean. You know what I mean with that statement.
I
Shut up.
do. Listen, he is a problem that needs to be dealt with, but we are nowhere near equipped to be able to deal with that right now.
That is fine with any problem. Eventually, a solution would come up.
Yes, eventually, I know. Today was not that day.
Or DD doesn't know what eventually means. DD will bonk when DD can bonk.
I throw DD out the window. Just kidding.
You're like 30 feet too far for that.
I can extend my arm out.
Okay, Slender Man. I just can't get over Dee Dee attempting to attack, and then it's just bonk.
Casper, I don't know about you, but seeing that, witnessing all of that, only gave me a reason to climb even more.
40 feet too far.
I it's different when that's been your reality your whole life.
Well, then welcome me in. I'll shatter those expectations and the reality that you choose to
No,
live in.
I plan to.
There we go.
Trust me.
There we go. One step at a time.
Aster,
That's him.
I fear we may need to speak, but you seem a little out of sorts.
Throg Casper Aster. Full name.
Frog Asper Casper.
No, look on the map. Look at our names.
I know. I know.
My name is Throg Casper Aster. At your service. Hey! We gotta. Hey, come back here.
The
How
middle
do you say
name's
Casper?
escaping.
All Throg Casper stomps.
Hold on. There we go. Oh,
Froggy
Froggy
Sour
Sour
Aster.
Aster.
Oh, I love a good froggy sour.
Throggy.
That sounds like a
Throggy
fucking
ass.
cocktail.
The Throggy Sour Aster.
It's like if Big the Cat was voiced by Mike Tyson. Throggy.
Froggy.
Sour. I if it would be okay with you, Aster, could we meet tomorrow morning?
I don't mind us talking now. It'd be good
Oh,
to get away from Throg's melodrama.
what? Why am I
Yeah.
getting
You
involved
know
in
it.
this?
Kind of gives him a toothy grin.
Throg catching strays.
You know I made your food for you.
The food that I didn't get to eat because you knocked over the table.
You were at the other end of the table. It's still there. I'm looking at the. I'm looking at it. Your own foot stepped on it. I see the mash on your shoe.
Table.
You're leaving a trail as we speak.
Shame.
Father mentioned
The moment he mentions father, I stopped going for Aster's neck.
someone, I think he said Temrin.
Ah, your dad brought up her name again. Cool. Yeah, I need to talk to your sister about that.
I mean, I'm the next best thing.
I figured to get to her, I'd have to go through you.
I can let her know you want to talk, and I'm sure she'll reach out to you sooner than later. But my father is trying to provoke you.
Figures.
What end? I don't know.
I mean,
I
that
don't
much
know
is
what.
obvious.
I hardly know a fucking thing about you, if I'm being completely goddamn honest.
It's better that way.
I think this is about the most words we've ever spoken to each other since you've been here.
Yeah?
Who is she?
Kind of
You don't have to say exactly, but it's
looks to
obvious
the
she is
side,
important.
looks to Throg. Looks away
Well,
again.
it's like that. She family? Is she loved one? An enemy?
Can Hmm.
I mean, whatever it is, the fact that father knows her by name and keeps mentioning her in front of you is not good. Either she's involved with the hand, or she is. Not the lusty Argonian maid. Um. Anyway, either she's involved with the hand directly or indirectly, or she is on their list as a target.
There's no way that she would be a target. She's dead.
You're sure about that?
I watched it with my own eyes.
Are you sure?
Nothing was left that she could come back from?
There was literally nothing of her that could be resurrected, revivified, brought back, da da da. The only thing that I have left of her is this piece of cloth. And he kind of like gestures to the piece of cloth that he keeps draped on his waist. I've been looking for the fucker who killed her for a very long time.
Well, I guess that is another possibility. I mean,
What do you mean?
my family's in this of killing. I don't know for certain whether any one of us had a hand in that or if it's just coincidence that the way father keeps taunting you with her name, there's something there. Again, I'll let CL know and tell her to find you. Hopefully sooner rather than later.
With this train of there's a
What?
Think my internet died.
Oh.
uh-oh.
Just long
Everything
enough to make me quesadilla.
Just long enough for a gagadinga. All right.
Hold up.
Gotta find that train of thought again.
Yeah. Having heard this and giving it a little bit more like thought, there's a more grim expression and maybe a slight agitation. He is no longer going to hold up Casper and is going to head towards not his room but outside. If I could ever get him to move. Anyway, he's going on a walk.
I'll be okay, Throg. But
And,
keep an eye on him. And then he'll start making his way this way.
oh,
Catch them in the middle of putting out Irene as she was. You notice she has been moderately on fire.
yes. Dee Dee's just casually, quietly tending to Irene.
Why the fuck didn't you say something?
You were
This is why
mad at
everyone calls
me.
you an idiot.
You were mad at me.
Because you kept trying to pick a fight with my dad who's gonna split you open like a fucking
I just told
chestnut.
him to come back in the morning.
You think I didn't hear everything you were saying before the fight broke out?
I don't know. I was half asleep. I'm not good asleep. I didn't sleep for 3 days.
Then I don't know if you ever sleep because you're usually all out of sorts.
I'm not
I'm
usually
sorry. That was.
mean.
I'm sorry.
You
That was
don't
rude
have
of
to
me.
apologize. But if
But I
you want to
do.
try and put out that little flame over there, you could sure help me.
I'm gonna see what fucking spells I have them right now. I have Ray of Frost.
When it,
I also have Absorb Elements.
well, she's not being hurt by the fire. She is just partially on fire.
Yeah,
It's
but if
not-
I touch you with Absorb Elements, are you still on fire?
I don't know. I
Because
haven't
that's what I'm gonna
tried.
try.
Okay,
Okay, this Vev needs to go away because it keeps putting me there. In our room.
Gotta
Oh,
say
no,
goodbye to you.
yeah, in a room. Is this ours? I don't think it's ours. I think
No.
ours is this one.
I don't know how he got into Dee Dee's room.
Get out of my room, Fev.
as Casper walks up to Irene, her eyes are currently red, bloodshot with white veins. Her fur is currently partially on fire, and she's hyperventilating as if she's about to kind of lose her absolute shit. And Dee Dee is currently attempting to stop her from doing so.
You know what? Just for the fun of it, since Dee Dee is noticing that Casper is trying to absorb elements, if that doesn't work, uh, it's gonna start raining.
Create water. How
The absor-
does the Absorb Elements do?
it begins to work, but not very quickly. And you can see the fire kind of going out, and then it coming to like, and Irene herself starts to like calm down, and the heat dies down, and then it just like a sudden thunderstorm. Uh, you're all covered in water.
Dee Dee
I-
sees nothing wrong with this.
Honestly, Irene feeling better than you have for a while. You're no longer hot. You're not on fire. You're probably a little more calm because you've been just hit with this cold water shock.
Rain is going to inhale deeply, then exhale slowly.
There you go.
Be back with us.
My farms.
I think so. I'm sorry, I kind of blanked out for a minute there.
I noticed.
Yeah,
Why is it raining?
because you were on
Yes.
fire.
Was I on fire?
I would assume it has something to do with your demon heart.
Wait, when did you learn about that?
You said it in front of everybody.
I've
When?
learned this from. Don't
You
worry,
said it like not even like 10 minutes ago.
I've learned this from Baldur's Gate 3.
Conversation.
You know, when my dad was here and you fucking blasted him.
Your dad? Who's your dad?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Casper's gonna steal himself visibly and then do that.
Oh no.
And take on the visage of his dad for a brief minute.
I don't think. I'm gonna have a character say, I don't think that's a wise idea. But, you do you.
I mean,
Casper's just trying to show you who his dad is, and he's gonna
is there another
spook
spell I
Dee
can do
Dee.
that? Is there another spell I can do that with? Not really.
Maybe like an image spell instead of just turning yourself
Yeah,
into
I
him.
don't have that.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay.
No, I do not have any sort of illusion spell.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
That's unfortunate.
Um,
Do I have something? Da, 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 da. Actually, you know what?
do you?
No prestidigitation?
I have mending. I have
I'm
mending
a,
instead.
I'm a cast
Shape
it
You know,
here.
shape water into fucking. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that
There's
instead.
enough water.
you're right. There is enough water.
You drain the water out of like everybody. You all dry up immediately, and the water just like comes together into this perfect ice sculpture.
She takes one look at the ice sculpture. Her eyes turn red again, and she punches its head off.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Glad I didn't do what I thought I was gonna do.
Is everything okay?
No, but it will be.
Yeah.
Rain stares at the statue that is now without a head and goes, "What the heck is this?"
A statue made in the image of my father, whose head you then immediately punched off.
Huh. That's concerning. I don't remember
Yeah.
doing that.
It's a little.
Is this
Yeah, that
related?
is
Uh,
related to what?
Mm,
is this
nothing.
related to the thing you did?
Stop.
It's not about that.
What did you do?
I don't think it worked the way I wanted it to. I only got to
That's
do it
not
the
an
one
answer.
time.
Rain's just gonna kind of stare at Dee, waiting for an answer.
That's not an answer, Dee Dee.
Ivan, why did you come here and say that right now?
Didi,
Because
what did you do?
I was asked to check. There was a lot of commotion, and I was asked to check down here.
Listen, I
Sorry.
tried to bring Irene and the others back without having anything to bring them back with.
You
Elaborate.
don't get mad. Don't get mad.
That is a trick that I am aware of. Once upon a time, and I thought I could do it.
Your skills are very poor, Dee.
So you know how there's the garden of the mushrooms
Oh, yes, yes.
in
Yeah.
the basement?
Yeah, you've made a whole little host of different mushrooms down there. I'm aware.
Yeah, so technically, you know, a whole bunch of them together, they don't die very easy.
Did you try to recreate their bodies using mushrooms?
You're a lot faster at this than I would have thought.
You're talking to probably the two most intelligent people in the fucking room. No, scratch that. Not probably. Definitely the most
Okay.
intelligent people in the room.
Let me just make sure I'm understanding what you're saying correctly here, Dee. You were attempting to replace parts of me with mushrooms to fix
I
me.
wasn't replacing you with mushrooms. I was trying to rebirth you with mushrooms.
Rebirth?
Elaborate.
Nightbot, how is this possible?
I thought you were just trying to perform some kind of healing ritual.
It is a healing ritual. It brings them back.
That is
Or at least it was going
so
to before they got
fucking
brought back.
taboo, Didi.
I don't, so what do you mean?
If you try to bring someone back without using any part of the actual them, you don't know what's going to go into that body. There is no
Oh.
guarantee that what you brought back is what you wanted to.
Oh.
Okay, so I have some kind of mushroom influence over me. My heart's been replaced by a demon, and I'm barely walking and functional. I'm blacking out and having rage episodes. Oh, this is just great. This is just marvelous.
See, it worked just fine the last time.
Ivan, can
What?
you
What do you
last
mean
time?
the last time?
Never mind.
You
Don't
know
even
you
like
don't-
it.
How many times
Throg,
have
can
you
you
done
please
this,
can you
PD?
please finish boxing and Didi with us, please? Throg, come here. Didi cannot escape.
Let me out.
Thank you, Throg. Thank you.
I'm still aura farming. I'm still like danced up.
Aw, sour throg's real good too.
Sour
Casper is
sweet
going
Throg.
Sour
to
Throg
grab
song.
the bean off of Didi.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, you can't take my child. They have nothing to do with this.
I
Okay,
You will
helped.
get your child back.
what do you mean you helped?
I prepared
Wait,
the spores.
did you just talk? This is the first time I've heard you talk.
No, it isn't.
The bean can talk.
It's not.
No, we've talked a lot.
Beans talked before.
When?
When at the big scary tree, when we first met, when I first became like this, every morning at breakfast, whenever Dee Dee and you is around you. A lot of times.
I don't remember this. Oh no, why don't I remember this? Dee Dee, what did you do to me?
Uh-oh.
Dee Dee,
my
I'm going
fault.
to need you to please explain what you mean by this didn't happen the first time.
I don't see why I should tell you anything. None of you people like my healing
Dee
methods
Dee,
anyway.
Dee Dee, I need to understand what you did so we can try and fix it.
Ivan like takes Dee Dee by the shoulders and like turns them around and then grabs their hands with his little feathery claws and it's just like, it's not that we don't like it, but it's foreign to us and we would like to understand it more.
Your 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 heart is in the right place. I know you did not intend for things to go the way that they did. But unfortunately, things have gone in a direction I don't think you intended them to. And we need to deal with that. And in order to deal with that, we need to understand what you took to get us there.
But you can't undo it, okay?
I'm not saying to undo it. I'm saying we are currently, Irene and the rest of us, other than you, are not operating with all the information.
Mm. I-
And I know that's
When-
rich coming from me.
When are we allowed to do home visits again?
Every holiday.
What's the
We
next
have one coming up
holiday?
soon.
Right after the whole Bard celebration. Why?
You know, it would be a lot easier to explain with the books. The books. I have books at home. Books.
Books, but you can't read.
Can I
Yes.
knowledge Arcana? That sounds like some kind of weird druidic magic, technically.
Can I help with that?
Sure.
Would that be a
Can I help?
nature?
Nature. And you can both.
What's your nature?
Plus 11.
Jesus Christ.
Where's my nature? +4.
Just
If I
20 plus
can
11.
I give
so
up rolling and just give advantage?
I don't need advantage. I'm on 20.
Oh yeah, that's a nat
That's a-
20.
That's funny. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just roll to be fun. Yep. I don't get it. Keep going to drink out of this empty fucking mason jar.
Fill it with something, man.
You can't leave right now.
Fair.
He's Mason, and why does he have his jaw?
Listen, you don't want to know what other parts of Mason.
I'm gonna stop you right there, Andrew.
Yeah,
I
this is a
stopped myself
family-friendly
halfway
show.
through that.
No, it's not.
Yeah, family-friendly show where we talk about John's hole.
Let me ask Nightbot, what else
Nice
can we talk
spot.
about?
Nice spot.
Damn you, feminism! Man, 2017. Dakota, when did you first get Nightbot?
When I first started streaming in like 2015.
Oh, so this is an early quote for you.
Yep.
Yup.
I can't even tell you
So
like what game that is.
you're telling me back from where you came from, you have some ancient druidic like information that's written down. So wait, you can
May
read
not even necessarily
druidic?
be It may not necessarily even be druidic at this point. It might be shamanic.
Shamanin.
Maybe.
You might want to do some perception checks.
That's a good. Okay, fine. I'll do some perception checks then.
I'll do a perception check.
Watch this.
I'm so good at those.
I'm gonna pass mine and not
Because Sark told us to. Can we get advantage?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Roll a second time. There we go.
Hey,
Oh,
20,
dog
18,
shit.
20.
Don't worry, Didi, I got you covered.
Didi, you lying to us?
Oh,
No, it's a dick, not a lion.
Didi, do you?
You broke him.
I didn't think it was that funny.
It's not.
What the fuck did I do?
Oh my god.
Okay, so Didi, are
What the hell?
Sorry.
I'm pretty familiar with all sorts of lore from various sources, Didi. You can't read. And you're saying that you had books back home that you could read without the ability to read? Or are you just fibbing?
listen, sometimes you just figure stuff out on your own. Okay?
So let me get the so if I have to hazard a guess, it sounds like you found a book that vaguely looks like something you were interested in, and you tried to just replicate what you saw in the diagram. Am I grabbing that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I mean, it could be a type of book. It's just not in book format.
What kind of format was it in then, DD?
JPEG.
Mushrooms?
It was written in mushroom.
Yeah?
What a delicious language.
You're not wrong. But I'm still not sure I like that.
Can you please explain exactly what you did? Like, to the best of your absolute ability. I know you said you vaguely tried to just recreate bodies or rebirth, as you said it, but I need to know the exact details of what this ritual you attempted was.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're not judging.
Oh.
We just need the information, so we're working with the full deck.
Because there's a good possibility that an incompatibility has been introduced into the equation, aka the mysterious heart donation.
There
I
can't be an incompatibility because I made mom and dad better, and you're like the same as dad.
Elaborate.
Hold on. Do your parents experience bouts of rage where they don't remember?
Well, I don't know. I came to school.
So you just brought them back and then left?
They sent me to school.
checks out to me.
How quickly did that happen?
I don't know.
Where did you live, Dee Dee? I feel like we should have a
I'm-
surprise visit with your parents.
You'll leave my parents alone. But you
We're
can
not
visit
going to
them.
hurt your parents. We're not going to undo anything. We just need to understand it. Because obviously something funky
So,
happened with
So-
Irene. No offense.
so I get
Whatever
to
you do.
finally bring friends home to mom and dad.
Yes, Dee Dee.
That's
Yes,
your
you do.
takeaway?
I don't know. I would say the same thing.
Mom and
Aren't
dad
your
don't think I
parents
have any
coming or something?
friends.
Oh boy, I can't wait for you to meet my parents.
Oh God.
So
I hope
how
they're
about
nothing
this?
like my father.
We figure out where you live, and us as a group can go visit there and try to figure out everything going on. Learn more about Dee Dee, learn about his family, his history. Be cool to share cultures. He says, attempting to make this sound more like a vacation instead of an investigation.
He'll be right back.
Wait, you
And
never
then
offered me this.
I can, I can compare you to dad and figure out what the problem is, and then I can just fix it.
Reminder: you have a professor who one of you is the prize student of who can teleport.
You're right. I have to go see the professor.
A
You're right,
voice
I
from
must
the
go speak to
heavens
Provis.
speaks to Fook.
Man, just you guys wait until you meet Ericos. Oh wait.
Yeah, and Ignatius is.
Wait until you meet my mom. You thought my dad was bad.
I don't like the way that you said that.
There is no
Always.
mom.
Wait till you meet my.
I asked her.
After. Good
Wait
night.
till- Well,
Hey, you wanna? Oh,
We will invite everyone along. That way you can introduce your family to all of your friends.
I can
Okay?
finally prove that I have friends that aren't plants.
That mushrooms technically can't.
Mushrooms aren't. Mm,
They aren't plants.
mushrooms are interesting.
Very.
don't
Yes,
judge
we
me by
know
my
your
boy.
position on mushrooms. You try to create bodies.
I didn't try.
I didn't try.
So, Dee Dee, please explain to me exactly how you supposedly rebuilt my body with mushrooms. I'm curious to know what kind of mushrooms we're dealing with.
You assume that the mushrooms take over where your body isn't, but they just weave you back together. And then they multiply. They have spores, you see. And you might not ever die if it goes well.
I think Aster wants Throg's attention.
Huh?
He's
What?
doing the cat thing of walking back and forth.
But where's Esther?
Pretty
Walking
soon
behind
he'll
him.
be blinking at him.
He's going to the tubs.
Quick, take your clothes off and join him.
Is this a ritual?
Dee Dee.
I was just trying to
Um,
get a shower.
So you can play your cards right and you can make it golden.
No!
Oh God.
Lemonade?
Wrong stall! Wrong stall!
Sark. I love that.
2 seconds.
Okay, I think that's as much as we need to do tonight. Get some rest. And like you said, put on a fresh face for the morning.
I've been stepped on.
Iggy's going to do the golden shower.
What?
Huh?
Okay,
So
so
This,
Dragon, all
this
the
is
dinosaurs
not the action
know.
he was trying to get tonight.
Leave the dinosaurs outside the golden shower.
Oh boy.
But they need to get
So,
lost.
uh, right, we need to. Okay, so where are you from, Dee Dee? That way we can talk to the professors to see if we can get transportation there.
The swamp.
Which swamp?
It's pronounced swamp.
Swamp.
There's an A in there.
It's the one at the bottom of a mountain.
Okay. So we're looking for a swamp that's at the bottom of a mountain.
We could ask the bear, 'cause the bear came from above the mountain.
Yeah, Dakota, where is it?
Who came?
Okay, so
Why wasn't
okay,
the bear?
so the bear is from the mountain that's on that next to your swamp.
Yes, they're from up. I'm
You
from
mean
not up.
Professor Krobus?
No, the bear with the little puppet person. They taught me how to read.
Okay, so
Keep
one of the other
forgetting.
students, the bear student. I don't.
Yes,
believe-
from the
I believe
coat.
I know the one that Dee Dee is speaking of.
I think I might have vaguely seen them before. She's gonna look at Ivan and to see if maybe they know more specific information because Ivan here is, you know.
Oh, yes,
Purple butterfly.
Barnes and Chisel. I know exactly.
Yeah.
I can go get them.
Can you please go get them, please? I would appreciate it greatly.
Why are you making such panicked noises about a friend coming?
Friend come.
Good night, Esther.
Master.
Ah!
Master, you need to eat your food.
Good night.
Fucking jump scare of the century.
Good night, new friend.
Good night, old friend.
Fair.
Oh, Aster's going to have a snack.
Hold on, I don't like Asher by himself in the kitchen.
Aster
Hello.
walks the dog out of the kitchen.
We have heard.
There's no shower in there.
We heard many loud fightings.
Everything's okay
Yes.
for now.
Good, good. Yeah.
But,
Just out of curiosity, Dee Dee says that you're from a mountain that's near a swamp that he lived in.
Something near swamp.
I don't know.
My-
Nobody else lives there, so.
Stop.
How many boats did you take before leaving Tilbury? No boat? One boat? Two?
I
I-
was a backpack.
I don't remember. I'm having a bit of memory issues right now, and I'm not really used to it. Pardon me.
I don't think we took a boat because I think there was magic involved with getting us to the school.
Then Didi would be from swamp south of mountain near Tilbury.
A mountain near Talberry with a swamp under it. Okay. That's a good enough place to start for me to ask Professor Krobus about, and maybe he can get us over there.
I
Let's-
actually realize you are from there. We have met when I was little.
Oh. That was you?
Possibly.
Oh. I did have a friend. I wasn't crazy. I knew it.
I mean, could have been crazy. There were many bear children there.
Oh.
Well, could have been crazy thinking it is me, not that you made friend when you met Tiny Bear.
I don't know. I never saw them again.
Varnish just kind of grabs his mouth and shuts it and goes, yeah, let's do you need anything else from us?
No, it's fine.
Okay, thank you.
What?
Would
Stop.
Come on, let's go back to bed, hon. Ah,
What? Immediately finds out they actually had a childhood friend. Childhood friend gets muzzled and taken away.
possibly.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Professor Krobus. See if we can't get transportation to the swamp that Dee Dee's from. We will meet Dee Dee's parents, and we will determine what rituals he was using to do what this is,
Alright.
and see if that has something to do with my issues.
While you do that, we're gonna go and we're gonna.
Play with the
Erko,
others.
where are you?
Where am I?
You're in your room.
Sorry about that. I was taking a glass to the sink. Erko is back up in her room, kind of patching her wounds after that, considering I am just over half health.
Fair enough.
And I keep zooming to go back to Erko, then I keep getting pulled back.
Sorry.
That's fine. It's fine. I'm just
Fucking
thing-
dinosaurs.
There's a thing for that in the
put me
option.
back. I'm not done. Anyway, she's in there. She's patching herself up. Obviously, Ilmo couldn't have caught any of that encounter.
No, and he's basically asked what happened. Like he saw the guy, and then everything went dark.
Nothing.
He caught. Actually, this time he managed to catch some of it, but it was kind of like listening to the Power Rangers in a dark room through a wall.
That is very specific.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pterodactyl, saber-toothed tiger.
Triceratops, stops.
He
Stomps.
kind of got a little bit more this time. I think I'm starting to either get used to it or I don't know, maybe I'm getting stronger along with you.
I'm not sure which it could be. But after everything that happened tonight, it just reminded me that we need to get back to the original plan. Half of the reason that we were here in the first place.
I guess. I think he meant that he wasn't gonna actually bother us if we just said it was whatever.
No, in the same breath, I am hesitant to try to get things in motion once more, considering the amount of paperwork and committee duties I have with the Bard event coming up and the investigation and everything else, I suppose, on top of that. But I feel like we just keep having these leads pile up and progress is ground to a halt on all fronts because of it. I do need to... Go ahead.
No, continue. You first.
I do need to make it a point going forward to ensure that the others stay in touch and that should their assistance be needed in a pinch, that can be provided. But we have a lot, again, with not only our pursuits, but Also, the plan that I began concocting after that last visit to the headmistress's office. I'm thinking the Bard event may be an excellent opportunity to spread the word, so to speak.
Technically just following me around.
Yeah, it would be a good
I'm
time
just
to
filling out the map.
get things looked at. Try to set some stuff in motion, but I don't know. I just.
I can't help but feel like she's tied into all of this, one way or another.
She?
The headmistress.
Oh, I wasn't sure which one you were talking about. Yeah,
I
yeah,
asked her.
yeah. She might be. Either that or she's just been paid off and all she cares about is money. She's supposed to still be involved, but, you know.
Wait. No. He said that he had them. DM, can I make an insight check to see if somehow that money that got siphoned from the accounts into Casper's father could have maybe been then offhanded once more to her at some step of the process?
Sure.
Something about the way he almost said that she could have been paid off just it
Fire
made the
Nier Automata.
wires.
Roll.
Insight?
Yes.
Nat 20.
You don't know this woman explicitly well. So you can't say whether it happened 100%, but if she is as money conscious as she seems to think she is, it's a definite, very possible outcome. Especially considering she knew things she shouldn't.
What do you think, Ilmo? Do you think that makes sense? That would implicate her with their father, and that would mean that she's indirectly tied into this group that's putting the students in danger. Hell, she killed 3 of us.
I am the danger.
I mean, it's possible. I just wish I could, I guess, know any of what you guys actually talked about. Actually, hang on. Can I do I have permission to go through your head a little?
Thank you for asking for permission. Yes.
You basically kind of hear him mumble in your head, and then you. It's kind of like that thought of your life flashing before your eyes, but it's more like the last 45 minutes. Okay. It's a definite possibility from the way everything sounded, but I think we're missing a big thing here. Who the
That
hell?
seems...
Who the hell paid him to kill you?
Unless it
Paul Rudd.
was her.
Maybe?
That would explain why she was so annoyed when we came back into her office. Something about this is not sitting right at all with... Okay, well, I suppose we have my division of tasks set amongst everybody. I suppose I'm going to have Nora focus her efforts on the Bard event. I'll have Emuk begin looking into the Bastion enhancements see what we can pull from the funding. I'll have him check with Dee Dee. I'll see what Cypher can pick up from any administrative faculty about her and anything she may be involved in. He has to be cautious. And Gordon, just having him close to the dorm wouldn't hurt. Extra security around these times is far from a bad idea.
Poor Eriko. She's got so much going on, and she doesn't even know what happened downstairs with Dee Dee.
No, she doesn't.
Well, another thing we should probably look into is I I don't want to look into it if it's well I don't want to dig deep if it's like a personal thing, but the new guy with the ears, shouldn't we like
Lester.
look into that name? The one the guy kept saying.
That is a good idea. Although I imagine they're all discussing the aftermath of this downstairs. Did leave abruptly, but
We're bleeding a little. It makes sense.
well, and I embarrassed myself down there.
People get mad.
You know that she kind of stops and shifts back for a second, looks over at the corner where she has that chair with the little worn stuffed displacer beast draped over it. Path that we're all heading down, my group at least. Do you think we're really going to end up killing people for this?
Is that the point?
No. No, the point is that people who are deserving of facing their consequences do so, not to condemn them to death. By doing that, it's an easy out for them. They don't suffer the fate of their actions. But is that going to be a necessary step?
I've assumed you'd thought about this. Not everyone's gonna come in all nice and dandy. You're probably gonna have to kill most of them, honestly. Who wants to face the consequences of their actions?
No, but that's the point. Otherwise, they never would.
I'm sorry, Urko, but I think we're gonna have to kill this guy.
Damn. That wouldn't make me any better than some hitman doing it for the money.
I'm not saying you're gonna have to do it to every one of them. They're cowards that can still be criminals and terrible, powerful people. But it's gonna be a few at least. Some people don't go down. People don't want to suffer the consequences of their actions. They just want to
No, and that's
it.
the idea, though.
Die.
I feel like we're capable of making sure that they do pay for their crimes and atone for whatever sins they've accrued, but I don't know. I feel like if that is the path that I went down, where I resorted to wanton murder as a form of justice, then it's not what I would have wanted of me. Killing them isn't going to bring him back. But they're people who went through the same thing. They need that closure. And killing them isn't going to give it. Or at least it's not going to set a precedent that's going to lead them down a better path. It's just going to tell them that they can solve any issues like that just by murdering their way to the end.
Knocks at Eriko's door. Hey, do you want to kill this guy?
Maybe.
Can we?
I think I agree, but we have to be prepared if nobody gives us a choice or an option. Like today, if I don't think if we were able to take him out, it would have had to have been killing him.
I suppose you're right. Another thing to consider, I suppose. I cannot sit in here alone like this any longer, or else I'm going to drive myself insane with this line of thinking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to confer with the others, speak with Dee Dee about any of our funds that we have that we can allocate into the Bastion. And that aside, I do still want to see what all you can do now.
Ready to do anything. I do anything for you.
Excellent. That's exactly what we're going to need to accomplish any of this. And then she is going to walk out of the room again.
And that is when you will notice that slipped under your door is a letter. If you would like to read it, it is in your journal.
Wonder who it's from. My journal. Oh,
We
notes
just got
for
a
John.
letter. We just got a letter.
Oh, a letter underfoot.
Yeah.
I wonder who it's
Who
from.
it's from.
That's vague and ominous.
We'll meet him tomorrow night.
Alone, no less.
Good. You always got me. I could probe their head if you want.
That is true. At the very least, we should at least tell the others of where we'll be should anything befall us.
Probably a good idea after the last time.
Yes. I'm ready for this one to go sideways as well in that case.
Slide to the left.
Nice
Slide
cross.
to the right.
Master, what are you doing outside your door?
I
Mom.
I would have imagined that he's probably like in the process of heading back to his room when Eriko like walks by him. Hair's still wet from the shower, just trying to get to bed.
And you hear
Throg was making him dinner, but he got bored waiting.
and you'll hear a very happy humming coming from the hallway as there is a knock at Ignatius's door.
Oh, not me.
One moment.
It's your boyfriend.
My
Uno momento, por
save,
favor.
my savior and friend.
How the fuck you get in here?
C'est la moi.
His lover.
Hello, sailor.
He grins. And could I get a perception check?
You may certainly get one, but I can't guarantee it'll be any good.
Yeah, all right, you notice
I'm
Jack,
blind.
Jack squat. Alrighty.
That's a
Please
one.
please do come in. I'm so excited to see my friend.
Ah,
Friend,
closes the door
sure.
behind him.
Wink.
Ah,
Friend.
my brother in arms.
My brother in
brother.
common.
I hope you've been having a lovely, good Lord in heaven. Is that your blood?
Mine. Oh, no, I didn't bleed today.
Today.
I didn't bleed today.
Well, that's
Please,
good.
come. May I make you some tea? Tilbury Black, if I remember correctly.
Indeed, indeed.
Oh, sit down, please. Do sit down. I'll begin
Course.
brewing.
I have quite the story to tell.
And I would love to hear it.
I believe,
So,
well, we are now brothers in arms in more than the usual sense, being students.
indeed we are.
And,
But buddies.
What?
Oh no! I'm sorry.
You're just gonna come right out and say it.
You were so unmuted for that. That was great.
So
Just a little, but
oh,
They were roommates.
I've dealt with quite a lot in the
Get it all out now. Come on.
You're a professional, goddammit.
You turn into a
I'm
whale.
the professional.
You're a
He's
professional,
using
goddammit.
echolocation. Okay, echolocation. He's trying to communicate with Vincent. and
My
Nikki.
new our mutual benefit. Our mutual benefactor has foreseen that my problems have gone away. While he was unable to return to me the family I have lost, thankfully, the demon that had taken my sister as collateral hadn't quite gotten around to eating her yet.
That's very fortuitous. Tell me, are your family all safe?
Father, uncle, grandmother, and uncle on my mother's side are all gone. Didn't like half of them. Didn't really care. My mother, little sister, and older sister are fine.
Uh, a toast to them, the
In-
survivors.
Indeed. More than survivors. He gently taps his cup against yours. We have
I'll drink.
everything back. And he downs his tea in one long, very careful, gentlemanly drink.
And Iggy will do exactly the same method.
Oh, it's above. And you've just now noticed that one of his eyes is different.
Different how?
Let me double check that I'm not wrong about this. It's it's rather than the white, it is this brown flecked speckled ruddy brown, and the iris is like a very strange, almost connected U with a white outline.
Hmm. God damn it.
Our
Your eyes.
mutual benefactor gave me a gift from my former financier. I believe you once told me that you had dreams. I believe I have become quite the skilled painter.
Painter.
Yes.
That. Now that is a useful skill.
Fortunately, I
Is.
don't quite get as often inspiration as it seems you might.
Well, perhaps a demonstration is in order at some point.
Nods. Oh, I do very much intend to demonstrate that. Because I tell you, I've never felt this good, brother. And I owe it all to you.
Makes-
For that,
That makes me so happy to hear.
if you need anything, I want you to tell me. We're in this together. I'll lay down my life for you. Because
We are. And that I appreciate. Perhaps we could start by your part of the deal.
yes, do remind me of the
I want to
exacts.
I want to know more about the city. I want to know more about the people running it. I want to know more about the people who are influencing it. And do you have any information? I want to know about the Red Hand.
13 is fine. You can smell it. And, well, place is run partially by, how do I put this? A bunch of crusty old know-it-alls who like to gather around the youngins and just kind of breathe in the smell of knowledge, along with a bunch of financiers from the surrounding 4 cities. They mostly bring in the money in order to make more money through starting up businesses, building homes, and then selling them, renting out homes above businesses. Who the hell knows at this point? You know those types. They'll make money off of anything they can get the grubby little hands on.
What I do?
When it comes to who else though, yeah, new headmaster of the school. Headmaster, headmistress? I haven't looked that deeply
He-
into it.
Headmistress. I've met the woman. She is not fond of me, nor any of our fellow students.
Huh, strange. Maybe that's something I'll need to talk to you about. But her family is also involved in this whole thing. They're not necessarily financiers so much as string pullers and city planners. Can't so much as get a spot in the city without going through them. Red
Business
Hand.
people.
Yes. Not like the others. More all round, all encompassing. You can own a few blocks, but unless they approve it, you don't own more than that.
Hmm. How interesting. And the Red Hand.
Well, he only just came here a few months ago. rumor has it that he was about one of the only people that took that warning last fall from Remnant seriously. Got out of Dodge, came over here, started setting everything up. He's new-ish, but he's cut a good cornerstone in the city already. You get my understanding.
I do. But whom sold him the block?
I don't really believe he bought it. I believe it's more of he forcibly took it over. And anyone who bothered to ask questions, well, assuming you can't pay him off with the money that you make from the shops and businesses he now runs, you all know where they end up.
That I do. Hmm. Well, this does leave quite the conundrum.
Indeed. Although rumor has it he's retiring soon. Something about passing the
That is
job
what he
on.
told us.
He stops. Excuse me? What have I
You
missed?
just missed him. A lot. You just missed him. He and uh, we had a fight. But not without reason.
That explains the broken table, yes.
It also explains the blood. I was a couple of days ago. We were looking into a matter related to him. At the very least, one that was believed to have been related to him. We were then looking for backup. We looked to find some of our comrades who had split off from us. One thing led to another, and just skimming over the details and getting to the juicy parts, Irene cast a spell which was amplified by him, and that amplification caught myself, Erko, and an additional student in the blast. He died, or so some of us would believe. As for Irene, she was not caught up in the blast, but she was still killed by Ciel, as a matter of fact. After such matters, we found ourselves in what can be described in a sort of afterlife. We were informed, or at the very least I was, that death is on holiday. We are getting a second chance at life, and we took it. We all came back here. The student, regrettably, decided that they would be leaving the academy. Irene now confesses to having a demonic heart of sorts. Uh, Erko, I did not quite catch all of what she experienced during her, call it, scenario. But I learned something about our master. He has a tiefling. He's more than that, a fiend or some being of demonic entity. I don't know quite for certain. But I do know that they owed our master a favor. And I do know that that favor was used, getting us all back to life. I don't entirely know what the extent of that is. But I informed everyone who believed that Irene was the reason that we were all dead that no, it was this red hand. I learned some more information about him. They confronted us tonight and sought peace. And Irene, full of rage, put a stop to any of those plans.
So I'll have to have a talk with her. I've long learned to control my temper, so to speak, from my own heritage.
As have I. My problem comes in with whom I've learned is associated with the Red Hand, or rather, whom his children are.
Who might they be?
Well, the pink often derives from the red, and in this case that is very well true as well.
Damned above, really.
Really. Now,
It's always the pretty
while
ones.
one while the one wishes to leave, they are being held against their will. The other, though, seems to quite enjoy this life. They like being the favorite. And it is very possible that once this Red Hand goes into retirement, if indeed that is not at all a ruse, she is likely to take over.
Popstar princess turned. Can't even just call him a criminal. Criminal's too lowbrow for the shit he does.
He's a mastermind.
Indeed. All right then.
But I think they can be saved. I don't know how, and thank the gods you are here, so I can bounce these ideas off you. But Casper and Ciel are chains of different sorts, and I wish to strike them and free them.
I've been known to be a pretty sweet talker to a lady. Perhaps that will be my end, or would you prefer I strike up a friendship?
Hmm. Casper already knows that I am here to help him. Ciel does not quite like my taste. She does not quite like me. Supposing, however, you were to double cross me, turn cloak. While I was a good friend, I have many of his secrets. But he is a fool, and he is rich, and I wish to take advantage of both of those things. Won't you help me, Ciel?
Oh, I do love that. All right. Let's talk. Tell me exactly what you need me to do, and I'll be happy to do it.
Absolutely. How long do you have?
However long we need, friend.
Then let's skip ahead, because I'll just say they come up with something.
Yeah.
Some great, fantastic plan, I'm sure.
Great.
It has no
Greatest-
holes in it
greatest-
whatsoever.
Greatest plan. All right.
The
Then
greatest plan that ever planned.
we will come back here and we'll talk with the professors, and then I believe we can call it for today.
Wunderbar.
You guys managed to find both Professor Till and Professor, or I guess you don't find them so much as they come back uh, not too long after you guys kind of separate for a bit to go and try to find them and figure out where everybody is.
brain's currently very focused on figuring out what Dee Dee did. So he's very keen on visiting the swamp to try to figure out what Dee Dee did explicitly.
Throg
No,
scratches
sure, it's great.
the mushroom on his shoulder, trying to figure out what's going
I love the moment you guys are having.
That's what
And
I'm
there
waiting
it's gone. Well, it does seem that something has happened. Does anyone happen to have an explanation? Professor Krobus kind of sniffs around. Smells like something's been on fire. And blood in the air.
Yeah, the guy who
for a little bit.
the guy who you know, killed us decided to stop by to taunt us. But that's a whole separate thing. Personally, I hope he falls in a hole somewhere and doesn't get back up. But are you familiar with the swamp at the bottom of a mountain near Telberry?
Cannot say I am. Professor Till?
Most people aren't.
Oh, yes. I visited the bear folk in that region once. They are supposed to have these lovely ice-based metal. What were they? Yes, I have been. Why? Why do you ask?
P.
Yeah. So we were kind of wanting to visit my folks.
Yes. Dee Dee, whenever we were gravely injured, wanted to.
I invited them to my parents' house, and the next holiday isn't until after the bards. But I want my parents to meet my friends first, and it's very important that they meet my parents. That's all.
Professor Till looks over at Krobus and just seems to nod a bit toward him and goes, "All right. I believe I can help with this. Yes. Are you quite sure you'd like to do this tonight? Do you want to do this tonight?"
The sooner the better.
I thought we needed everybody, like
Yes, we
the
do need
others.
everybody, but the sooner we do it, the better.
Would like to gather whoever's coming along. We can wait here in the dining hall.
Yes, Dee Dee, why don't you go fetch all of our friends and let them know that we're gonna go visit your home.
Everyone getting ready for bed. Hey, wake up!
Plan suddenly changed from let's do this after the board event to let's do this fucking now.
Yeah, well,
Somebody is
somebody.
going to be grabbed by the throat.
I love seeing all the dots move when someone types.
Green is a little anxious. Let's put it that way. Given how he seems to be become some unintended side effects from certain things. So
Rain,
yeah.
It's just a visit to my folks.
Yes. I'm aware.
That's all.
Uh-huh.
Don't need to indulge anything more to the other people.
Don't let them know.
Ah, Casper.
Hello.
Immediately goes into kitchen, closes door.
Kitchen. Not me in it?
Someone got into the kitchen without you.
Casper.
Huh? What?
Horrible form.
I've been worried about you. I haven't seen you in a few days, and well, quite
I've been
honestly,
here.
one glimpse of you and you look like hell.
I mean, yeah.
Not good at connecting emotionally, but I understand that this most likely has to do with your situation with your sibling, yes?
I love lean.
And my father. Mostly my father.
Of course. I am not the best at this, but I am your teacher, and should you ever need to confide, I am here.
I appreciate that.
He bows a bit and looks around.
Why
And,
was everyone gathered out there? I just came down for a sandwich.
oh, apparently you're all going on a little visit to the small one's home. Dee Dee, yes?
I thought we weren't doing that until after the whole bard thing.
I
Apparently
want to
they
get some sleep.
want to do it tonight.
Why the fuck?
Something about someone's heart. I don't really know. Still still very, very not good at picking up signals. Has been many years I've been alive, but I'm still very bad at it.
It doesn't help that we're us.
Indeed.
Are us going, or is one of you professors coming with us?
Well, I will have to come with you, otherwise we'll be stranding you there. But otherwise, I'm just chaperoning. I intend to let you have your time with Dee Dee and introducing yourself to their parents. They seem quite excited.
Yeah, they did earlier. Uh,
Yeah, very awkwardly kind of walks up and just gives you a very strange hug before kind of backing off and nodding and yes, uh, come, this might be good for you. Get away from things. Certainly,
a
they live.
nap would be good. I feel like we spend no time in this place. We're always gone doing something. It's been a month.
It has been a very busy month for all of you, but this is just a visit to a parent's house.
It's way more than that.
No, it probably is. Come, come, comes over here. All right, is this all of you? I particularly remember you made a new friend. I cannot tell if it's the little bird or someone else.
The little bird has been
Someone-
around since day one.
Never had him in
Someone
my...
else. What did I just walk in on?
Little
Oh,
bird. Day one.
probably not
Apparently,
an
we're going to
adventure.
Dee Dee's house right now, even though we said we would go later, but we're going now.
We can at least get some
Where-
sleep.
That's why I'm
Where
saying.
is it?
Who are we missing? Who are we missing? And I can fix all of this.
Ashton. We're missing Ashton.
Yeah, I'm missing
We
Aster.
have. We
Are
have.
any of your friends coming with us, Arco?
Period.
I needed to find me. I'm sorry.
I love that Dee Dee is just slightly tilted
DD
at all
has to
times.
Yeah,
find
he's
themselves.
slightly tilted.
Go, go, go!
Sidewaysy.
It's just like Dee Dee's breakdancing in the middle of everyone. Go, 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 go!
It does look like
Can we
Whoa!
pretend like airplanes in the night sky, like shooting stars?
Well, I
Just walking on their antlers.
must ask, and I suppose since all of you are here, this would be an excellent time to bring it up. But I received this concerning letter tonight underneath my door. It advises me to. Let me read this off for the good of the order. The letter reads,
Dee Dee,
and I quote, "You will find
think
who you
it's
are
a love
looking
letter."
for at the Rat Tail Tavern tomorrow an hour after sunset. Come alone, and failing that, do not come for a fight. Any conflict you encounter will be of your own making. Go after the gold, go after the true enemy, look beyond the distractions, and push on to the task's end. Most importantly, I do not exist. A friend."
Dee Dee,
So,
this is the weirdest
This
confession.
is more reason we should not be going to Dee Dee's tonight.
I
No?
intend to go alone. However, considering the last letter's results, I do intend to leave a sending stone here with all of you and place one on my person with me when I go. And should something happen, I will alert all of you.
We'll be halfway across the fucking world in a swamp
Oh, don't
tomorrow.
worry. We can bring you. I can get you back here very quickly. It might just make you
This is
throw up.
so poorly thought out.
Yes,
Throg,
it seems fun.
Throg's gonna kneel down next to Dee Dee,
DM,
whispering
can
in
I
Dee
do
Dee's
an
ear.
insight
Dee
check
Dee,
to
is it just me,
know which of
or is this
Erico's
the weirdest
associates
love
I should bring
confession
with me?
someone has
Wink,
sent
wink, nudge,
Erko?
nudge.
Sure.
Oh,
Casper may be
didn't-
staying behind.
I just didn't know if there was someone who you thought would be
that
important.
how love
No
confessions are
one
made?
will be needed.
Sounds like
I'm
one.
gonna just tell you.
Okay.
It was for
okay.
her, sent anonymously. There's a date set up.
I don't suppose I should need anyone else's
Ah.
assistance since we're just
They're only
visiting
asking
Dee Dee's
for
parents.
It's
Oh.
not just visiting Dee Dee's parents. It's so much more involved than that.
Speaking of which, Dee Dee,
Sounds like a love confession. Oh! That's them.
I'm,
Points at Dee Dee.
I am to believe that you are holding on to some of the excess funds for the Bastion, yes?
No.
Ah. Where am I supposed to put these?
Drops giant
That
bag of
is-
rats.
That is actually something I meant to ask all of you at some point. I believe that this gains that we've accrued in our last venture may aid us greatly in enhancing this dormitory and giving us access to more amenities that may prove useful in situations like what we found ourselves in last time, or perhaps this time, if how Casper implies it to be is true.
If what you're saying is what I think you're saying, then I say we fund mushroom golems.
No.
Unfortunately, as
Oh.
interesting as an idea as that sounds, Throg, we are currently limited to only 4 individual expansions at the moment at our disposal. We
Sorry,
have to-
Dee Dee, I try to help.
It's okay. I can probably make them.
You gotta show me.
Currently, with our resources and our funds, we can afford. Was it 1 or 2 DM out of all the 4 that you listed?
Yeah, as many as you want. You just needed the cash, and you didn't know what you had. Or no, it's you have
an arcane study, and a garden.
Garden.
These are currently our four decisions that we may, or four choices that we may choose between.
My vote's on garden.
Well, depending on how much we have to spend, Throg, we may be able to afford a couple.
I'm just saying we can cut some of our fundings for food if we can just make it ourselves.
Would cut back on food as well as some of the cost for medicine.
We are certainly
Is
in short
this-
supply of first aid, it would seem, these days.
I require
This is a
aid.
terribly important
Firstly,
decision.
please.
Not one that we need to imminently make, but if we would like to have it available as soon as we can and not worry about construction windows becoming a little too intrusive on when we might need these enhancements at our disposal, then it would be prudent to make these selections sooner than later.
Then perhaps we should set a meeting with the building and figure it out. figure it out from there.
We're gonna have a meeting with the building. Excuse me,
Oh
structure.
no,
What would you like?
Declan, it's the hedgy situation all over again. Asking the
Oh,
building
horrible.
how old it is.
No.
everyone, come here, while you're having your discussion.
Not in front of everyone.
Professor Till waves everyone over. Come here, take a drink. He's on the table. He set up a bunch of little metal glasses, or little mugs or whatever. All right, just take a drink of this. Down it quickly.
Why?
It might taste strange. Oh, it will keep you all awake and alert. Something I've been
My
concocting.
parents told me not
Is
to
this
accept
not just
sedatives from
coffee?
strangers.
Oh no. It invigorates the body as well as just keeping you awake and alert. Just take it down. Come on, drink. Anyone who drinks it, you can heal up to 2 hit dice if you've taken damage, and you are no longer exhausted or physically tired for the next 24 hours.
What it is? Medicine?
Damn fucking internet.
Horrible.
You drink it, you get to heal 2 of your hit dice, and you are no longer exhausted, tired, or can be either of those things for the next 24 hours. I hope you all like working through the night. I disconnected again, didn't I?
I didn't know we were going to Dee Dee's house either.
I'm gonna fucking Kermit. We'll come back to it then.
Yay!
We'll stop here. Thank
Yay.
you all for
No,
watching.
we gotta get there.
It's back.
Bye.
All right, if I disconnect again, he sets down the drinks.
I've already.
You're done.
You've already
You're
closed
done.
everything. All right, then we'll come back to it next.
Okay, yep.
We'll come back to it next time. Bye, everybody. I love all of you. Have a nice night.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
The
Good night,
internet
everybody.
sucks. And remember,
I'm gonna create mushroom golems to conquer the school.
gaslight your DM's bosses. Bye.
Hell
Yup.
yeah.
Again.